All right. We are back. We are live. Welcome back for Rise of the Runelords, not to be confused with our other show, Return of the Runelords. Also, with several of our cast members here already. I am Daniel. I'm your DM, and we have a new face this evening that'll be joining us. So let's give a quick little recap real quick, and then we'll kind of introduce the new player and as they show up with us. So last session, our players came to this quaint little seaside town of Sandpoint. They took part in a festival, the Swallowtail Festival, that was there to open and dedicate their new cathedral, and everything went pretty well for the most part until about noontime when there was a sudden commotion and a goblin attack. And our party here was able to help defend the city and fend those goblins off, and made a little bit of a note for themselves. And at the end of the session last week, they actually saved a one Aldern Foxglove. A local notable person, if you will, that has some influence in the area, and has offered to give them a reward on the following days if they come meet him. So, that being said, that was probably about mid-early afternoon. For the most part, after that happened, the guard kind of locked down the town, and everybody was kind of just pushed on back to their houses, their places of residence, wherever they're staying at, with the idea that, they got to finish searching the town, make sure there's no more goblins, in the streets, that kind of stuff, and get the fires under control. So we are going to actually kind of fast track to the morning of the next day after the assault. Okay. So let's take it away. And Katie, when we get to your introduction here shortly, we will we'll bring your character in and kind of get them shown off a little bit. So that being said, I know we had a couple people staying at the White Deer. Who all was that? David, I think both of y'all were. Was Driston staying at the White Deer, or was he staying at the Rusty Dragon?
I was staying at the White Deer until I got offered the Rusty Dragon, and then I said I would be going there. I
Okay,
offered my services.
gotcha. Would you have swapped that same night, or would you have stayed at the White Deer for the night of the attack?
I probably would have stayed because I already was there, and then gone over to
Okay.
Rusty Dragon the next day.
Okay, cool. So you're still at the White Deer. Levia actually has a house in town, and Katie, we said that your character is going to be staying at the Rusty Dragon for the moment. So three of our characters are actually at the White Deer, and early the following morning, you'd have all had time to get 8 hours of sleep, and between the afternoon into the next morning. We're going to say probably about 6:30 in the morning. For those at the White Deer, somebody comes up to the doors and gets a knock. Let's see who's going to get a knock on the door. And that's going to be David. So, the Tinkerer, there's a sudden on his room door.
Who is it?
City guard.
I will climb out of bed, rubbing sleep from my eyes since I was up late last night tinkering with my bow, trying to spruce it up a little bit, which I'm going to do this morning. But I will throw just a towel over because I sleep in the buff, and I am going to open the door.
All right. As you open the door, there is a rather young-looking city guard. He probably looks like he's maybe, I don't know, barely 18 or 19 years old. Like, he is fresh as it can be. He's just wearing basic leather armor. He's got a sword on his hip and everything. But he looks at you, and he's kind of taken aback at the state of your undress for the most part. And he goes,
I'm covered.
You are, but he wasn't expecting bare-chested and just a towel.
Your nipples are out.
Right?
They're always out. They're always out.
That is true. You don't own a shirt.
Yeah. So
I don't wish. Let's get out of here.
hopefully we don't get into any cold weather with this story. It could be kind of uncomfortable for you,
I'll invent something. Don't
right?
worry.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Ah, the nip warmer.
Just like it's like hand warmers, except they're
Ding.
pasties.
Yeah, I just put them on my nipples and that's my advice.
You gotta rub them together real good.
Right.
Ah.
So he looks you up and down and goes, "Are you the one they call the Tinkerer?"
Yeah, I'm the tinkerer. Best crafter in the whole world. Inventor extraordinaire.
Okay.
I'm not the only one who says it. Other people say it. Crafters Illustrated said it. Just so you know.
Crafters Illustrated. um, he
Die.
right. He said, "Oh, okay. Well, I was sent to get you by the sheriff. There's something that he wants your assistance and the other people, the heroes of Sandpoint that helped us out yesterday. Steve and Rick, if y'all can give me perception checks, please."
Oh shit. Cool.
Heroes of Sandpoint. I mean, damn, I've only been in town like a day, maybe two.
I mean, you did help fight off the goblin horde yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay
You're
then.
welcome.
We thank you for your service.
24.
24.
7.
7? Okay.
Very different.
Right. Two ends of the spectrum there. Tristan, you hear the talking out in the hallway. It wakes you up. The slasher, on the other hand, is just conked out, dead to the world, dreaming about whatever meaty, bloody fighting dreams he's dreaming.
So cozy.
Yeah. So yeah, you wake up though, Tristan, and you hear them out there having a conversation. So the guard's trying to be somewhat respectful to the other tenants that may be still asleep, but the Tinkerer seems to be a little louder. He's kind of like, "Nah, man," he's saying what he's saying, kind of defending his personality in person to this guard. So, what are you gonna do, Tristan?
Understood. I'm going to open up my door, walk out, rubbing my head, and say, "What's going on out here?"
The guard's going to turn to you. You see him, young guard, and he goes, "Oh, you're one of the other heroes. I was sent to get you. I think there's a third one staying here, though. Do you know what room he's in?"
Yeah, Sean's over there.
Okay. This room over here.
I don't want those.
Yeah, that room right there.
All right.
Yeah, that's where the big guy is over there.
I don't want to go to school
Okay.
today.
He walks over and he starts knocking on the door. He's just going to blindly follow that is in fact the room, and we're going to say that it is actually the slasher's room. So, the slasher, do you hear the person knocking at your door? Are
Did
you
I have
in?
to roll for it?
Sure, let's roll a perception check for it and see it. You're
Sure, why
pretty
not?
you're pretty embroiled in
18.
that. An 18? Yes. Yeah,
18.
you're I don't want any more pudding or whatever you were talking about. And when suddenly there's a loud rapping in your dream and it wakes you up.
Okay. In a moment. Hold on.
All right.
Get up.
You go to the
Open the door. Bend down. Say, what do you want?
he was slightly taken aback at the Tinkerer's appearance and everything, having not met the man. But now that he is seeing somebody quite literally towering over him, he shrinks back from you for a second as he goes wide-eyed, dinner plates, looking up at you. And he goes, Mr. Slasher, I'm sorry to disturb you, and the other gentleman, but the town sheriff sent me to get you. He wants to meet y'all at the church this morning. There's an urgent matter.
Am I to be arrested or something?
No. You're the heroes. You're the heroes of Sandpoint. Well, there's no reason
Oh,
to arrest you. No, I'm just here. I was sent to get you, to take you there.
well, that's you are then.
Yeah. He said,
All right, let me put on a shirt and my armor. I'll grab my smitherina over there, and then I'll meet you down there.
you're what?
My smitherina.
You're Smitheriner.
Smithereener.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Amazing.
All right. I'm assuming that all three of you then get your gear on and kind of get prepped.
I'm gonna roll my eyes that my tinkering has been interrupted, but I will put on pants and shoes and gloves.
Don't
Wristband
need to
and
actually
backpack.
wear pants.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you're gonna go through the steps of putting all your equipment on. Dristan, are you gonna get your armor and stuff on as well?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
I'm going to, and I'll whistle for pot roast.
All right. Pot roast does not want to get out of bed, but does after a few moments stretch and get up. The guard's gonna take and turn to y'all and say, "I'm gonna wait downstairs for y'all. So when you're ready, I'll lead you to the church." And he makes for the stairs. We're gonna cut over to Jen with
Can I say
Levia.
that I actually woke up very early and headed to the White Deer with the intention of just being there when they wake up?
Sure. If that's what your character would have done, absolutely. So you got up what? How early? We're saying this is about 6:30 in the morning when this is happening. So
Jesus.
yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right, so a little earlier than that. I probably got up at like 6. I saw the
Okay.
guard, and I'm just gonna wait. I
Okay.
don't know, at the bottom of the stairs. I'm gonna be like, "Hey."
just creeping a little bit.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah. I just want to show up.
I see. Just doing a little creeper action. Okay. Yeah. So the guard comes down the stairs, and you're just sitting at a table, and he stops, looks at you, and goes, "Did the other guard meet you already?"
No.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess this is two birds with one stone, as they say. We were actually, a couple of us were sent out to get all of y'all that helped with the fight yesterday. So you're here. I've already told the three gentlemen upstairs they're getting ready. You can just come with us.
Yes,
Okay,
I will do that.
that works out perfect.
Are you going to use both of those birds you just killed with that stone?
That's a saying, not that there's an actual pair of birds or stone.
I was hungry.
I mean, this is a tavern. They do have food, and you do look over, and there is somebody behind the counter, and they're just organizing and cleaning and everything. But
I know. There's just nothing like fresh stone bird.
okay, I mean, I guess that's an option for a meal. I prefer a rasher of bacon and some eggs and toast in the morning, but I mean, to each their own. But he will take a seat for a few moments and wait while the guys get their stuff together. Cutting over to Katie with Crothar. Am I saying that right? Crothar. Cool. I just want to make sure I was saying that. Same thing's pretty much going to happen to you as well. You're going to be sleeping in your room, and there's going to be a knock at your door.
Hello. How can I help you?
Ooh, so very proper, so very very proper. Kind of the same instance, just another very very green city guard. Definitely a new recruit, fresh out of basic training kind of deal. He looks at you and he's like, "I've been sent to get you. The captain would like to see you. He's got something he might need some assistance with."
As long as it involves killing, I am down. Let's go.
I mean, it may. I don't know exactly. I'm just the messenger. Okay. So
I'm sure.
what was that?
I'm sure it'll end up that way.
I think we found the slightly chaotic of the group here. So you take a few minutes to get ready, and that guard will lead you out of the Rusty Dragon and head for the church. The three of y'all come downstairs to the ground floor of the White Deer. Same thing. He looks at all four of you and says, "Well, let's go," and he heads out as
Hold
well.
Hold on. I want to pick up some breakfast first.
Okay. The lady behind the counter looks at y'all and goes, "I'm assuming you want something to go."
Do you have a rather large sausage that you would usually slice up and serve to multiple people? I'll take one of those.
Yeah. I mean,
Do you
sure.
have a rather large?
Yeah.
I do.
Let's compare.
Right. She looks at you and goes, "So just one whole link of sausage."
That's correct. I'll eat it on the way to the church.
Okay.
Is it? Oh, I want it cooked, of course. I'm not gonna eat it raw.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I'm not
yeah.
a barbarian.
Well, it'll be like it'll be a pre-cooked sausage. It won't be.
Okay.
It'll be room temp or cellar temp, but
That's
sure.
fine.
Do the others? And she looks at at Dristan at the Tinkerer. Do y'all want anything as well?
Yeah, I'll take some sausage.
Okay, so 2 whole sausages.
No, I don't need a whole sausage. I mean, I get plenty of protein. I mean, just look at me. I'll just take, whatever normal portions you give to people and not giants.
Okay, gotcha. I think I can fix something up for you. What about you and the armor?
No, I'm okay. He might want something though, and I'll point to pot roast.
Okay. I think I can find something for him. She steps back into the back for a few moments and comes back out, and she has a couple different items. So for the larger friend here of the slasher, she holds out a whole sausage. It's
Tell
still
me when.
right. I mean, it's probably about
No way.
it's about 2 feet long, and it's a good girthy sausage. It's the kind that they would make like grand charcuterie boards with, kind of deal.
Nah,
It does
that
have
should tie me over.
yeah. So it is pre-cooked. It's cured and ready for consumption in whatever form or fashion you would like. It does have a paper wrapper around it just to kind of keep stuff off of it, but that's about it.
Okay.
She hands that to you. For Dristan, for pot roast, she has a like a charred like chunk of ham, basically, like just it's been cooked, it's been seasoned, and it's about as big as your hand, kind of deal. So she'll hold that out to you. It's just wrapped in some cloth, small piece of cloth. And for the Tinkerer, she also pulls out a sandwich-looking thing. It looks like a small loaf of bread, but it has a sausage that's been stuffed inside of it. So it's also wrapped in a paper material.
I'm gonna take a bite out of it. How does it taste?
It's pretty good. It's hot. It's a fresh cooked sausage. It's got a little bit of cheese mixed in between it and the bread. Kind of like a croissant kind of bread feel to it. So it's super crunchy on the outside, but soft in the middle. So you got a little bit of cheese and meat there with warm bread.
This is good. This is good.
Well, good. I figured you want something you could eat while you were walking to wherever you're going, so I figured that would work out.
Almost what makes up for waking up at 6:30 in the morning.
Coffee, mate. You want coffee.
The guard's literally just gonna kind of turn his head and scratch like, not how I wanted my first meeting with these people to go. But he does stop and he goes, is everybody good now?
Yeah,
Okay.
fine.
So he goes out the front door. I'm assuming that all four of y'all followed. Did Levia want anything out? She said no to because they didn't have fresh stone birds. But I'm assuming so. Still opinion of that, right?
I'll probably wait until someone's close to done with their sausage
You're the
and then
group's.
ask if they're going to eat that peel.
All right
Don't
then.
forget pot roast.
Yeah, pot roast got his. So, all
That's
right.
not bloody enough.
All right. So y'all head out, and it takes y'all a few minutes, but you make it to the chapel, to the cathedral. And as you're approaching, you notice that there's a couple people already there, and that there's another small group approaching from another street. As you're walking up, you immediately recognize Father Xantus, the older priest that's in charge of the chapel. He's standing there and he's kind of wringing his hands and just kind of, got the look of worry about his face. The other gentleman is an older male, and he looks like he's used to kind of fighting stuff. He's got, a sword on his hip. He's got armor on. He has a badge that's basically says sheriff. Think of like the little circle star kind of deal. He looks like an official, like part of the local guard, if you will. And the other group is another green-looking guard, as well as a large lizard folk person that is walking up, and I need to make sure I'm hitting the right buttons. There we go. Boom. That looks like this as you look at your streams. So, big lizard folk, leather armor, big spiked club.
Cool.
Yeah. So, they walk up and
Country.
they give like a little salute off to the person that's there with Father Xantus, and he dismisses them and says, thank you for doing your task. And he turns to all of y'all, and he says that I am Sheriff Hemlock, and I thank you all for coming in this morning. I know it's pretty early. Sorry that we had to wake you up like that, but there was a discovery that was made early this morning, and I figured that there may be something involved with it. I'd rather have the local hero experts. Maybe y'all can handle it if there's something going on. Okay.
Are there goblins?
I'll wipe my mouth and say, "Oh, Levi, you want my wrapper?"
I do.
There you
If
go.
you're not going to eat it.
I'm not. I've had all the sausage. You can have the wrapper.
I put it in my mouth.
I look
Yeah.
at her absolutely disgusted, and then I kind of just hold mine out too, like at a distance.
You don't want it.
You go ahead.
All right.
Ugh.
I chew on it like a goat.
The most disgusted look as I watch you eat.
I swallow the last bits of my sausage. Go. So what is it that you brought us here for, Sheriff?
Well,
Or is there going to be goblins?
that's what we don't know. So, y'all know Father Xantus here. Since the attack yesterday, everybody's been kind of on edge, and honestly, I'll let him explain. And Father Xantus has kind of stopped pacing, and he stops and he looks at you and he goes, "Thank you all for coming. I haven't really been able to sleep much last night with everything going on and trying to heal those that were injured, and just worrying about everything that happened. So early this morning, I went for a walk, just trying to clear my head, preparing for the new day, and I made a discovery that's kind of troubling. While I was walking around the cathedral, I went through the graveyard and the crypts as I tend to do occasionally, just taking in the serene quiet that's there. But I discovered that one of the crypts has been disturbed. There were tracks all over the place. It looked like somebody had been doing something there, and the door was partially opened.
Oof.
I don't know what's inside or what's become of the crypt. Um, I immediately left and got the sheriff, and well, here we are. Um, so I'm hoping that you can go in and make sure that there's nothing left in there. There's no goblins that might be hiding from the attack. Just clear the crypt out, and so we can just make sure that everything is still in order. The crypt is actually somewhat special to me. It's my predecessor's crypt, Ezekiah Tobian. He died several years ago, and I just want to make sure that his remains are intact and well taken care of.
Are the guards that brought us here still here?
No, actually, they like I said, when y'all came up, they saluted and he thanked them for going and fetching y'all, and he dismissed them.
I'm gonna look around at where the guards used to and be like, "This town don't got guards."
Sheriff Hemlock looks over at you and goes, "We do, we do have guards, but we don't have a lot. Like, I mean, we have enough to guard the walls and make a couple patrols throughout the town, throughout the days. But we're not a big city. We don't have like a standing militia. Most of the time when stuff comes up, we usually look to adventurers that might be in the area or traveling to take on jobs for stuff like that. And since
Your guards are
do what?
your guards are afraid.
No, but they're currently
Maybe.
guarding the town. They're at the gates and on the walls, making sure that no more goblins come through, and doing their patrols. We don't really have just the manpower to just dedicate to stuff like this.
The
And
guards
again,
are definitely afraid. That's what he's saying. I hear.
he
I like you. Who are you?
Yo, I'm Prothar. So the goblins that are in this prep right now, your guards are just ignoring, just hoping no more show up, is what you're telling me.
he looks at you kind of like baffled and goes, "We don't know that there's goblins in there, but we do know that something messed with the crypt. And so if there is goblins, y'all have already proven yourselves to be more than capable of handling a couple of goblins or even a small group of them. So I figured that you might like the chance to continue that type of service, and help us with this. Obviously, there can be some sort of compensation for everything that you've done already and anything that you might continue to do.
And
Yeah.
if I find a goblin, am I allowed to kill it?
Absolutely.
It is
Deal.
probably goblins. They have a habit of sneaking around grave sites and nibbling on bones. Uh, it's pretty known that the marrow of bones age like wine and only get tastier.
I have to admit, I've never fought a goblin and not killed it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It
maybe it's the
helps they
first
weren't
time.
built so, brittle and everything.
Right.
Maybe it's the first time for everything. You had me at compensation. I suppose I can help. Um, what do you do? I'll point at the lizard man. I think said his name was Crothar just now, but I don't pay attention to people.
I kill things. I have not met an enemy that survived.
Damn, lots of killing people around here. Okay, I'm gonna reach into my backpack and pull out my crossbow. What the fuck? Okay, anyway, while we're not looking at that, I look like this just for Katie's sake because she wasn't here. I can't do it. I'm not the GM. Never mind.
He's doing GM stuff and nothing's happening.
Yeah.
I didn't know players couldn't do it. All right.
Actually, I do need
No,
to
I cannot
add
do
you
it.
to that. Let me add you to hers as well, just to cover my bases. Not that it's going to matter that much right now. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry, I was getting something else set up for later.
I don't.
All right, so you've kind of discussed amongst yourselves of who you are a little bit. Sheriff Hemlock is going to kind of gesture towards the entrance to the cemetery and says, "Follow us, I guess."
I am eagerly following.
All right. All right. So you head into the cemetery, and it kind of so the church is. Let me actually kind of. It's a rather large cemetery, for the most part. That helps if I'm on the right one. Actually, let's see. Always helpful. Always helpful. Just to kind of give reference of like how big it is. Where is my
Giggity?
move ribbon? There we go. That's what
You
I
already
wanted.
had a big sausage.
Yes. So this is
Sandpoint.
yes, the Sandpoint map, and this is the new Citadel. This massive structure. It is easily the biggest structure now in Sandpoint. This is the whole graveyard. So it's a very large like crypt and graveyard section of the town.
Okay.
Big T is the thing.
Yes, the big T
And then
here.
behind that
Yes.
is
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's a very large graveyard. So y'all would kind of walk around the structure, and then back into the graveyard and everything. And he's going to take you back to kind of like one of the back rows over here, just kind of back in the back area, towards the outside walls of the town a little bit. And you're going to come to a mausoleum, basically. Big structure, stone door. The ground outside of this is very torn up. Just from walking up, you can tell that there's been a group of something here moving around, stamping the ground and everything. And the door to the crypt is slightly ajar. Like you can, if you look at it, there's like an inch or two gap in it. So somebody left the doors partially open.
I'm gonna taste the dirt in one of the footprints.
Okay.
Ugh.
With what is the
Try to figure the intention of trying to figure out where the tracks are from.
Okay.
I would also look at the tracks without tasting them.
Without tasting them. Well, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you
Party
can
pooper.
give me a survival check if you wish to see if you can figure out.
Wish.
Yeah. Do you have survival?
No rings. I have a 9.
You have a 9.
I have a 15.
Oh, okay. Well, with the 15, you're able to take and discern after you kind of, tasting the ground a little bit, getting a real good mouthfeel for it. That between all of the tracks that are there, you can tell that there were probably about 6 goblins and 1 medium-sized humanoid. Like, the rest of them are like feet, like goblin feet, and you can make out different toe prints and stuff like that. But there is 1 set of boot prints that sticks out and is in the same, like, state as the goblins.
Well, I will absolutely point that out. I will say these ones all have the taste of goblin foot and the subtle hint of the dump, which is where I know the goblins like to hang out. But this one over here,
Are going
these
to.
ones, can I tell if they're leaving? Looks like they came in and then left.
Yes.
But there could be some in the mausoleum.
All right.
Did the same number of tracks come and go?
Yes. Yeah. You can tell that they kind of wander off towards the northeast, towards the actual wall. And give me a perception check, Leviah, since you were the one kind of paying attention to.
Yeah. Cool. You're fired.
24.
Dang it, why am I fired? 24, yes, absolutely. So you kind of follow the tracks past the mausoleum off to the northeast to where the woods kind of meet the wall here. And you find a spot on the wall that's in slight disrepair, but it's still solid. But you notice that there's like scuff marks and on the wall itself, and like punched in holes on the ground. Basically, you can surmise that it looks like maybe there was a ladder placed up against the wall.
Hmm. But it's nowhere to be seen now.
Yes, the ladder is completely gone now, but definitely looks like somebody had a ladder here at some point and it was moved around.
I'm also going to point that out to everybody.
Okay.
I'll say that they came over this wall.
Father Xantus and Sheriff Hemlock are going to look at all of y'all and go, that's very concerning. I'm going to have to increase the patrols in this area and just make sure that that's, we're going to have to clear the woods off the wall a little bit, I think, as well. We'll take care of that and make sure that that doesn't happen again. But I am very concerned as to why they were in the graveyard and why they were in this crypt specifically. I say that maybe you should go inside and see what the state of the crypt is.
Happily.
I'm gonna walk towards the door and try to enter first.
All right. So you walk over to the door. We'll say that everybody kind of gathers up about that point and moves over to the doorway itself.
Sure.
Give me a strength check.
Who?
Probably
The
Crothar.
Crothar. Crothar, since
Yeah.
he
They're
is
the
the
one
one
that's
that's...
trying to enter.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a mausoleum. It's a big stone door. Not going to be super easy to get into.
28.
Fucking hell, more than enough.
Yeah.
You grab this door and just wham, just yank it
Did
open.
you say 28?
Yeah.
How did you get up to a 28? You had the modifier,
Yeah.
not the score. Not the score.
Sorry, 14.
Oh.
That's weird. I was like, how's that possible?
Even I can't do that. It's like,
All right. As she has an adrenaline rush and just no. So okay, yeah. So Crothar walks over, grabs the door with one hand, tries to open it. It's like and then two hands and kind of shoves the door open. I mean, it's a stone door. It's just going to be a little hard to open up. Being that you're the first one in the doorway there, you immediately notice as you're opening up that the air smells stale, like it's been closed. It's a mausoleum. It's been closed up, but it's starting to air out from the cracked door and everything. The other thing that you're going to notice, wow, those are really pretty, but not worth it. Holy crap. All right, that works too. The second thing that you're going to notice is that as you get the door fully opened up, is that there is a sword and an arrow flying at you. So does a 19 hit your flat-footed AC, and does a 17 hit your flat-footed AC?
Yes and yes.
Awesome. Cool. Awesome. All right. So you're going to take 7 points of damage as you get slashed across the chest with a short sword, and an arrow slams into your shoulder. And what stands before you, let me go ahead and swap these now, since you had a brief moment of it, is a pair of skeletons.
Oh, no.
Yes, a pair of skeletons are there in front of you. And with that being said, we're going to go into initiative. Let's clear, remove all turns.
How about I give you a shot? I'll never give you a shot. That's why I don't give you a shot.
Really? That's why you don't give him a shot?
That's because you keep being mean to your dice out loud. They hear you.
Right?
When they fail me, they get verbally assaulted as punishment.
Is one of these skeletons that guy's cousin or whatever?
Don't know. Maybe, possibly. Who knows?
It's not going to stop me from hitting them, but boy, I just had the thought.
Right? All right.
Where is my initiative, please?
Kristen, what's your initiative?
Oh, I see it.
Initiative is a 19.
Bud.
Do it again.
Okay. Just need the slashers.
In.
All right.
It's impressive.
Boom, boom. Do we have any repeats? No, we don't. All right. All right. So just to paint the picture here, this is a mausoleum front. It is, level ground, like with a stone slab for the front porch kind of entrance area. The door is probably a good. It's a solid like 48-inch door, big solid stone, big enough for somebody to walk through single person easily, or two people to squeeze through if they try to get through to it. But outside of that, you're standing in the open area, so you're all, I'd say, a good 5-10 feet away from this. But Crothar is smack dab in front of this doorway right now. So, Dristan, you are first up on initiative. What would you like to do?
I guess I can see in the room.
Yes, you can see into the mausoleum, like the entrance right there. And there
I
are...
guess I will.
Skeletons there. They just stabbed Rothar, and I don't know. Chris Crothar's between you and them, but I don't know if you can get through or squeeze.
Can I get in there? Can I roll
So
past?
you could try, but you're going to be moving through two skeletons and Crothar to get there. It's going to be a rough one because it's
So I'm face to face with them right now.
Yeah, we can kind of set it up. So you're right here. We're just going to say that everybody's just kind of surrounded, kind of like this around it. So we'll say that the door is kind of in this space right here between you and the skeletons. The one in the front has a sword, and the one in the back has a short bow.
Right. So what I will do is I will move behind
Rothar?
Lothar,
Sure. Okay. Gotcha, bud.
and I will touch him.
All right. You give
And when I
Crothar...
touch him, I will give him a blessing.
Ooh.
All right.
It will give, for 1 minute, his weapon will glow green, and it will deal an additional 1d6 points of damage against evil creatures.
Okay.
During this time, it is treated as good for overcoming damage reduction.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So that's your turn. Crothar, you feel that energy wash over you, and your club begins to glow green. All right.
Like the rest of you.
Right? Just, yeah. All right.
Oh, he said you're glowing.
Unfortunate. Okay. The goblin, the skeleton in the back is going to raise its short bow and try to loose off an arrow, and it's going to just fly wildly over everybody's head and miss entirely. Crothar, you are up.
That's what I'm talking about. More like that.
I am going to take my bat and I am just going to hit the skeleton in front of my face with the sword.
Sweet.
Does a 24 hit?
yeah. No, a 24
So
absolutely
I
hits.
my damage plus a d6, correct?
Yes.
Uh, 10 plus 4, 14 points of damage.
All right. Yeah. No, you baseball bat that front skeleton, and it just gets completely obliterated. You slam through this
Destroyed.
thing's chest, and it just smashes against the wall into just a pile of bones,
We turned it into bone broth.
minus the broth. But yes. Do you want to move at all, or you want to just stand there in the doorway?
I will into the doorway and to the right a little.
Thank you.
Okay. So the entrance is just like a little 5 foot hallway. So it's just kind of like literally just
Is
a
there?
hallway. Yeah, there's no space to
Okay.
step in and into the sides right now. So you could either step in and be still in direct like line, or you could step to the side or back up.
I will step to the side, satisfied with destroying the bone.
All right. Crothar, so y'all just witnessed Crothar completely obliterate the sword wielding skeleton. And yeah, it is the Tinkerer's turn. What you got?
I'm gonna sigh. I'm gonna walk up to over here where Crothar used to be. I'm gonna turn my head towards him. I'm just gonna say, "Yeah, that's what you get for opening that door." I'm gonna punch the air with my glove. Burning hands. This skeleton. I just need a reflex save.
All right. Reflex save it is. It's going to fail.
I can't believe one of them threw a whole sword.
It just slashed. It didn't throw the sword.
Right.
4 points of fire damage
4 points
from
of
my
fire.
glove. I'm like,
All right. It is still up, but it is very charred and burnt now.
it is a crispy skeleton.
It is very crispy. The
My
slasher.
mouth waters.
Yes. All right. So we move on to the slasher. What do you want to do?
There's one skeleton there still.
Yes, there is still a skeleton inside, 5 foot inside of the mausoleum, and it is currently wielding a short bow.
Can I fit inside the mausoleum?
Yeah. You might have to stoop
Dude,
your
that's
head.
a really good question.
Yeah, you might have to stoop your head a little bit. Kind of walk like hunched over with your shoulders. But yeah, you can get in there. I will say you probably won't be able to swing your weapon at full. So you may take some penalties to hit.
No, I'll definitely. I'm probably gonna have to like stab with it. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take penalties to hit. So what would you say, like a -2?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, great.
For the audience and for Katie, the slasher here is 8'4".
Yeah.
Yep.
Homie's big. Let me.
It's big boy.
Equivalent sword size to match, and I'm not talking weapon.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's a big old man. That's for sure.
Can he fit in the doorway? You said it was like 48 inches?
He's stupid.
48
He's
inches
like-
wide. So it's standard door height, but 4 foot wide. So he's easily able to step in width-wise, but he has to duck his head a little bit. So.
Yep. So I got a 18 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that's going to hit.
Okay.
What's that damage?
$16.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So even with you
19.
having to like, yeah, even then still. So you kind of walk in, you kind of bend yourself over, you grab your great sword, one hand on the hilt and one hand just kind of holding the side of the blade, and you just kind of battering ram run this thing into the skeleton, just snapping its back in half, and it just falls to the ground in a pile of bones.
Yeah.
Boom.
It should have had the common decency to stay in the ground.
I mean,
Are you going to eat that?
Why would I eat bones?
I've told you the marrow and bones is like wine. It gets better
Oh,
with
you
age.
can have that then.
I'm just
All
Sorry,
right,
saying.
Doctor.
more for me. I will pick up a bone and begin sucking on it like a lollipop as I continue into the mausoleum.
All right then.
All right, I'm not all right. All right, let me
I
change
mean,
that. I'm not sucking on a bone. Let me change because the idea of sucking a bone is just not coming out right.
uh, which
Whatever.
So it is a snapped bone. So like I'm holding the rounded part in my hand, and then the sharp, jagged part with the fringed marrow, the fried marrow at this end, and I'm nibbling.
oh, okay, sure. Can I get a fort save?
Hmm.
just for the shits and giggles of it, sure.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
26.
yeah. No, you start chewing on this broken end of the bone that's reasonably well cooked, and yeah, that yeah, nothing wrong. Yeah, you're good. You have eaten worse. Okay.
Also, it's not
You
that
get a
good.
load of her.
What is wrong with you?
Did you want
Is
some?
there anybody else to kill here?
Well, you
I'm
now
gonna look
have
at
a.
all of them like, what the fuck is wrong with all these people?
This is like the weirdest group ever. Like worst tourist group ever right now.
You, my scaly friend, you've got a one-track mind.
Murder.
Yeah. See, that's it.
I'm gonna look at
That
Dristan.
is
I'm
the
just gonna go like,
one track.
are you normal?
I thought I was, but
What?
after being with you guys, I'm not so sure.
Uh, Shirtless, I wouldn't talk. I wouldn't be asking people if they're normal.
Right? Could be seen
You
as
got it. You
being.
flaunt it. You understand what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. I'm gonna look over at Crothar and his bleeding wounds, and I'm gonna go. You okay? You want to be healed or something?
If you got some healing, sure.
I'm going to reach into my backpack and pull out a device. It's gonna kind of look like a surgical mask, but attached like a tube, kind of like one of them breathing apparatuses. And I'm gonna say, "Here, it's gonna make you feel better and look better." I'm gonna put it over
Over your
Crowfar's
face.
face. I'm gonna push a button. You're gonna recover 4 hit points.
Nice. All right.
Thank you. I've killed men for saying less, but thank you. That helps.
No problem. Say less. Got it.
So at this point, it would be let's not talk about it. All right. So you have dispatched the pair of skeletons that were in the doorway here, that were just kind of waiting for somebody to open the door, is what it looks like. What do you party does what? What you want to do?
I'm gonna go deeper into the tomb.
All right. So the mausoleum is about.
Going first.
Who's going to go first?
Not going first. That's all.
Oh, okay.
I can go first.
All right. So Dristan over here takes up the lead. So the mausoleum, as I said, when you walk in, it's like a 5 foot long little like entryway, and then it opens up to be about 15 foot wide and about 20 feet deep. So the overall size of this mausoleum is pretty large. On the inside of this, though, as you walk in, give me a perception check. Everybody that's walking in.
15.
Uh,
Yeah, 15.
8.
All right.
I need 20.
And-
12.
All right. So for everybody except for the slasher and Crothar, you notice a couple different things. One, there is an old set of robes or cloth of some sort of like clothing piled up in the corner. as well as there are 2 sarcophagus, and one of them has been cracked open.
We would walk in. I'd want to look at the skeletons, specifically at their weapons. Are these old, tattered weapons, or
Yeah, the
new
short
looking
sword
weapons?
is in very bad repair. It's bent up and chipped and everything. The short bow was like one more arrow away from the string snapping, and the bow itself like rotting away. So they were just very bad disrepair weapons. Okay.
And what do we see now?
So you see 2 sarcophagus, one on each side. One of them, the lid has been cracked open, and there is a pile of cloth or something, like a piece of clothing or something of that nature, piled up in a corner.
Hey, Crothar, you like to check stuff out and get stabbed. Why don't you go look at that?
I'm gonna dig with my.
You're gonna poke what?
I'm gonna poke at the clothing with my bat. Make
Okay.
sure nothing moves.
The cloth moves as you poke it, and that's it.
I'm gonna push open the sarcophagus. That is slightly ajar.
All right. So you slide the lid back even farther, and you come to find that it is empty.
It's one of those guys.
Secret stairs.
Yeah. You can look at the nameplate on it, on the crypt itself, on that specific sarcophagus, and it does have the name that Father Xanthus mentioned as Akayan Tabayan.
John
is
Jacob
engraved.
Jingleheimer Smith.
Yes, that guy.
Oh, his name is my
How did you know my real name?
So that's what's engraved on the like plate on the sarcophagus, and yep, as you slide the lid back even farther, it is empty. The bones are completely gone.
I want to look around this place. I want to just see if there's anything to find or notice.
No, I mean, you can take a moment and just kind of take a deeper look around the room. There's the other sarcophagus, which seems to be untouched, and the pile of clothing in the side.
Can I detect magic?
Sure, you can. Give me. You're going to need to roll in a second. So as you're looking around the room, you detect a little bit of magic that's faint. It's dissipating, if you will. The first thing you notice is that the 2 skeleton bodies are faintly magical. And there's also one other thing in the room that is, and that's the pile of cloth. It's almost like a magic item that's been discharged. It has that faint little bit of energy left to it that you can tell that it was something.
Okay. Concentrate. Can I tell what it is?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a spellcraft check.
Okie dokie. Let's see. So it is a 19.
19, absolutely. You know that as you kind of focus on that pile of clothing over there, just from the faint auras off of it and everything, and are you going to pick it up and look at it?
I guess. Sure. Why not?
I'm just asking. I mean, are you just kind of like eyeing it from the corner, or are you going
Well, I
to
wasn't going to pick it up if it was dangerous, but I mean, sure. I mean, Grothar poked it, so I'll pick it up.
As you're inspecting it, you notice that it's not something that would be dangerous for you to pick up or touch. So while you're focusing on it and you're getting a better look at it, you come to realize that this is a robe of bones. And what a robe of bones is that it's a very unremarkable set of clothing. It's a plain robe that has patches on it. That each of the patches represents a form of undead creature. Usually they have a couple different versions of skeletons or zombies and that kind of stuff that are usually stored in it. But once the patches are pulled off and thrown, and they animate up into an actual full-sized undead creature, and the patches is gone forever. Looking at this one, you can tell that all of the patches have been removed and the robes have kind of just dissipated to basically a robe that has a couple holes in it. With that information, you can piece one and one together. The skeletons probably came from this.
I'm gonna lay in the empty sarcophagus.
Okay. You
Oh, what is she doing? What is she doing? What is she doing?
you climb up onto the sarcophagus and lay down in it. Yeah.
She's
Can
not
I tell roughly how long it's been since something else was laying in here?
Sure. Give me a survival check.
One of you dead. I can help you with that.
I'll lay in here too.
12.
A 12. Well, you can tell that there was something in there, probably within the past day or so. You know, there
This
is.
where he was.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
about
we
it.
knew that already.
Yeah. Anybody else?
out.
Does anybody else wish to examine the sarcophagus a little closer?
I want to open the other sarcophagus.
Okay. Sure. Give me a strength check.
Ability, not total.
Yes. Modifier, not score. Yes.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Wouldn't it
If
be nice?
we were older.
older.
Then we wouldn't have to wait so long.
Right? No. What'd you roll?
I rolled a one.
So
It feels tighter than it was a minute ago.
so y'all see Crothar walk over to the other sarcophagus, sets down his mace, and puts his hands onto the lid and gives it a good hearty shove, and yeah, you put your back into it, and then you go, ugh! As something shifts that shouldn't have. Yeah.
We all been there.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, you
Listen.
Go ahead.
Crow you want that open? I'll do it.
No.
Yeah. So
Pick back up my mate. You open it, I kill it.
all right. Yeah, Crothar, you feel not so great for a few moments, but you're able to kind of wiggle it back out. The slasher, I'm assuming, is going to walk over and attempt to open this thing.
Yeah, 25.
25. Yeah, the slasher walks over one-handed and says, "This is how it's done," and shoves the lid back.
He is an over 8-foot giant. So,
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, so the lid slides back, and inside is a skeleton.
what does the label say on that sarcophagus?
His name is Frank.
Indeed.
I think you're mine.
Yeah. Yeah, so his name is Frank. The for some reason the last name has been scraped off on it though.
Lost the time.
Right, it has lost the time, or maybe maybe something brushed it off or whatever, broke it while they were in here doing something. So yeah, but there's a skeleton
History.
inside. Yes, there's a skeleton
History
inside.
will remember these men as best friends.
Right, there you go. So yeah, there's a skeleton inside. It does not move when the lid opens.
You have to say
I
that.
think maybe I should smash it just to make sure it won't be getting up.
I mean, that's a thing that you can do, sure.
And then put the lid back.
Nobody will ever know.
Yeah, In a world with undead, you just have to make sure you drill the brain of every single thing that dies before you
Quadruple
bury
tap. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's nothing.
exactly.
I mean, sure,
Triple tap, quadruple tap, doesn't matter.
that's a thought process. Yeah.
Intimacy with my mate.
I'll turn to Dristan and say, Dristan, if I destroy this skeleton and it's not actually undead, is that desecrating the corpse?
Tristan just stares at you. He doesn't know.
Tristan's
He's
morality is in
thinking of
question.
how he can explain this.
I'll take your silence as a... What? Yeah?
Just close it. Just let
Without
the
smashing it.
rest. No, don't smash it. You're slasher, not smasher. Just
Okay, fine. Let's put the lid back on. There was nothing interesting in here anyway.
All right.
Wait,
So-
was there
Can I
anything
search-
interesting in here?
No, the skeleton that's on the inside has, you can tell that there's like maybe some bits of cloth that are old and like dry rotted, but it looks like maybe it was a priest or something that was laid to rest here.
Two really good friends.
Sure. We can
Nothing
say
more.
that.
But buddy,
Mm,
Probably. That's how these things work.
I'm gonna look
Um,
around inside the sarcophagus that I'm in for clues.
it's empty minus your body. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you already rolled a survival check to take and see if you could figure out anything for the inside of the sarcophagus, and you really just there was something in there at one point.
put a lid on top of it and see if that helps her focus a little better.
I mean, again, that's a thing you can do.
No, I tried to watch her open up the other one.
Damn.
Did you just call me a her?
Oh, sorry.
doesn't
Oh,
understand
it's really hard to
how
tell you
to
the
tell your
problem.
anatomy.
Right, you're a lizard. How do we know that's your male or female?
I would like to try to put the lid on the other one.
Oh,
With
because she's missing the tits.
right, is that with Levia inside?
Yes.
Levia, are you going to attempt to get out or let her close the lid?
No.
No, you're not getting out.
No, she's not.
I am definitely turning to the Tinkerer and saying, "Hey, listen, I know you don't have a regular name and you don't wear a shirt, but this is weird, right?"
I rolled a 15 on my strength to put the lid on her coffin.
Sure. You start dragging the lid closed. It's gonna take you a second though.
Alright, Leviat, you might want to get out of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Tristan.
Can we come back later?
Wait, what are they doing? What are they doing?
If you wish. But right now, I think we
Then
need
I
to
will
get
come.
out of this place.
I will climb out. The slasher told me to.
all right.
But
So
what exactly are we supposed to do here?
I don't know. Kill a few walking skeletons. And I guess we were supposed to find something, but we ain't found anything.
Yeah, that body is gone.
Yeah,
Did
we're
you
supposed to
enjoy
tell
your
the body's
bone?
gone. That's what we're supposed to do.
We should
Go
go
back
and
out there
report
and we
back.
Goblins that aren't in here. I was told I could kill some goblins.
I don't
almost
see
got
any.
killed.
all right. So party does what? You're
Leviat, did
standing.
you enjoy your bone?
I got one for you.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it was incredible. I highly recommend it.
I'm leaving. I'm taking the lead out of this place, away from these people.
Thank.
Don't worry.
Thank you for doing that. Thank you.
Leave.
This was so cringe. All right,
This
so
is gonna be the whole time. The
right,
whole
I
Oh,
am
yeah.
I am
This is the party, dude.
I am tempering my expectations already. So the shenaniganery is appreciated and will be expected in future sessions.
You let us shenan once, and we will surely shenan again.
Yep, obviously.
Wow.
Obviously. All right, so you walk outside, and Father Xantus and Sheriff Hemlock are standing there. They both look at you, and what did you find?
Somebody stole your
You're
uncle,
welcome.
brother, cousin.
Somebody stole your uncle, brother, cousin.
He found a bone of rose that was used, an undead
I think
skeleton.
you found a robe of bones.
A bone of
Bone of
rose.
robe.
A bone of rose.
I
Okay.
like to chew on bones. It's distracting.
Um, Father Xantus looks at you, and he's very much appalled. He's like, there was necromancy being used, and which of the bodies are both of them gone?
No, just
No,
the one that's related to you.
Uh,
Because the
my
other one's related to you.
my predecessor,
Frank's still there.
okay, well that's good, but that's very concerning that they took Tobian's body. I don't know why that somebody would disturb the body and much less take it with them.
Ringo.
Oh, you said
he wasn't one
necromancy.
of the skeletons.
It was probably needed for a recipe.
I
You said necromancy. Are those the ones that make the skeletons?
yes, I mean it can potentially. You
Well,
make,
then you know why they took the body to make something else.
I-
I need to know.
I mean, I
Reanimation.
suppose that's a possibility. I find that deeply concerning, though, that especially that they would target just that one person and their remains. But I don't know why or who would even want to do such a thing.
Was
hmm
I guess I'll
strong
say
in
Someone with
magic.
an evil plan, I suppose.
first off, Slasher, you're the one who makes the skeletons. Don't get it twisted. Did,
I don't leave enough behind to have a skeleton.
Toboggan? What's Toboggan? Tobian?
Tobian is his last name.
Tobian.
As a
Tobian.
kind.
Did,
Toboggan.
Oh,
did Tobian have any enemies or anything like that?
No, he was the church. You know, the cleric, the leader of the church before it burned down.
How long has he been buried here?
I mean, it's been a couple years now since the fire, so he died in the fire. So that's kind of
Did he have like a particular family? Like, did he come from a noble lineage, or was he a family of magic users?
well, he was a cleric for sure.
Was he buried with anything fancy, like a weapon or anything like that?
No, he wasn't buried. I mean, we're priests, and typically, unless we're sent out on missionary trips or something of that nature, we don't carry much with us except for what we need to do our daily rituals and healings and stuff like that around town.
Gotcha.
He wasn't one to do that kind of stuff. But yeah. So, and I don't know of anybody that would have hated him or anything of that nature, or have a reason
after
to.
after a bunch of gods are arrayed against your god. I mean, that's usually how it works, ain't it?
I mean, I suppose, but we've never had anything like that happen. So it's kind of it's very strange and very concerning. I don't know what to make of it. Sheriff Hemlock is going to look at all of you and go, if you can, please keep this information to yourselves while we continue to investigate this.
We found
we
goblin
tell?
tracks outside of this crypt, right? So
Yeah.
goblins came and took them.
Yeah, that's what we don't understand. Why did
They
they?
weren't just goblins.
Right. You said that there
Goblin
was
necromancer.
tracks of a humanoid person wearing boots. We don't know what provoked the attack on Sandpoint like they did. Not to mention, there seems to now be an ulterior motive of coming in to steal Tobian's remains. We're definitely going to have to do a little bit of investigating into this. I would prefer that you do not spread this information, telling the citizens that Tobian's remains have been stolen. would not be good for city morale in the current state of things.
Well, why would we just go around telling people that?
Yeah, who would I tell?
I,
Hmm.
I don't know. Again, I'm just asking for your discretion. That's all.
You
Uh,
got it, bud.
I appreciate it.
you
Don't
can
I'd
count
like to
on me.
find, I'd
Gold,
like to find more of these
compensation,
goblins.
silver, copper. Money.
Yes, yes. If you want, I will over the next day or so. I will arrange something for you. You're not. Are you planning to leave town or anything of that nature? Or I'm assuming no right now.
No.
I mean, not if you owe me gold. You know what I'm saying?
I
Not
got
only
it.
that, but Slasher here's supposed to sell the stuff from the fight yesterday. I still didn't
That's
get
right.
my cut.
Gotcha.
That's
Okay.
right. We've got to go to the market when it opens.
Okay. Well, in that case, give me a day, and I'll see what I can get pulled together for you.
Wednesday.
Yes, one day. Give me till tomorrow.
All right. So,
All right.
Tinkerer, when the market's open, you and I should go there, see what we can get for our little haul from yesterday. And I guess we'll wait to get paid for today.
All right.
I got something I gotta work on and build. You go. I'll find you later.
All right.
All right. So
Anyone
this,
else want to come with you to the market when it opens?
well, Hemlock is going to look at you and go, "We don't really have a market per se, but we do have different shop vendors around town. We do have a blacksmith
All I need is a
and
general
stuff."
goods store or pawn shop.
I understand that. We do have a couple stores of that nature, so. And now that it's getting a little bit more into the morning time, the sun is starting to come up by this point. It was 6:30 when y'all are woken up, so it's probably closer to about 8 by now. Between the travel, the talk, and going into the crypt and all, it's been about an hour or so. So you can hear roosters crowing around town, dog barking occasionally, something of that nature. The town's starting to wake up for the most part.
Okay.
I am going to turn to Leviah. And I am going to say, listen, yesterday, um, when I was speaking with the the owner of, what is it, the Rusty Dragon,
Yes.
I feel like I offended you. Listen, I think that you are a very attractive lady. And you're a little creepy, but that's also kind of attractive. And I was wondering if instead of eating bones from skeletons and crypts, you'd like to go get something to eat on me.
Oh, I thought you were going to offer me a bone. I was
Oh,
like, oh, here comes.
Tristan, are you hitting on her?
It's kind of what it
Oh,
sounds
he's
like.
trying to get it in.
I am having a conversation with her, sir. um, I thought you were going to find a shop.
It's not open yet, is it?
I do not wish to join you for a meal, but I enjoy fighting beside you.
Okay, do you want to go spar or something?
Uh,
You
I'll see
mean
you later.
What was that?
Leviathan, don't eat him or anything, okay?
I've just told him I didn't want to eat with him.
I mean, don't eat him. Your dietary predilections are rather unique.
Did you say
I don't really
predilection?
Mm.
I'll turn to the priest and go, if there's anybody else you need me to kill, please let me know.
And when the lizard man walks away, I'm gonna go walk up to the priest and go, "Who's that guy?"
I don't know who you talking about. The lizard man?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know that. I'm gonna like face palm a little bit and go, okay.
All right, so you have said that you would like to sell some equipment off.
Mhm.
Hemlock is going to look at you and go, if it's armor and weapons of sort that you may have looted yesterday, your best bet's going to be to try the Red Dog Smithy. They will probably be the one that would be more willing to take off any old equipment
It's a
of
dog.
that sort.
Why's it gotta be red?
That's just the name of the
It was a
smithy.
dog. They exist.
Yeah,
They're
All
little,
right,
like little wolves.
yeah.
then there I shall travel.
All right. He gives you some directions. It's actually not that far away from the church. It's down a street and around the corner kind of deal. So it's not terribly far away.
Thank you.
What is everybody else's intentions? Levi, where are you going? What you doing this morning? Y'all do know, just to recap wise, Aldrin Foxglove invited y'all to meet him today for a reward of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
So
I am. I don't know. I am following the group.
okay,
The group is splitting up.
I suppose I'm stalking. Who's doing something interesting right now? I suppose I'm stalking the Tinkerer because he only hinted at what he was about to do, and I'm gonna spy on him.
Are you like openly following me or are you sneaking?
I'm just following you.
just
Okay,
meandering
I'm gonna
through.
see you kind of walking behind me. I'm gonna walk a little faster.
I'm also going to walk a little faster.
Okay, I'm gonna walk a little faster.
I'm also gonna walk a little faster.
Oh God.
I'm gonna stop and turn around and go, what are you doing?
I'm coming with you.
Why?
I want to see what you're building.
What was that?
I
Yeah.
wanted to see what you were building.
You know we're supposed to meet up with that Alden guy later.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna do that around 5. Right now, I'll actually pull out my crossbow again. Like, I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna change this screw right here. See, I'm gonna double up this string. I am gonna turn this into a beauty.
Hmm. That's not as exciting as I thought it was going to be.
Speak for yourself. This is gonna be the best thing ever. You can watch me work if you want, I guess. Just don't be so creepy while you do it.
Don't be
So
creepy
creepy
about
while
it.
you do it. All she does.
Right?
I will find you later. And I'm gonna slip into like a crowd of people.
All right. She just turns and walks through some
I guess
people
into
and
an alley
disappears.
because people are still waking
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. She just like you're literally just standing there. She just turns sideways and walks off into an alleyway away from you, just completely just dismissing you.
I'm gonna put my crossbow back in my backpack, a little offended that she was not interested in watching me tinker with this currently lame but soon to be awesome crossbow.
Right? How
And
dare she?
some people just can't appreciate good work.
Right?
I'm gonna keep going.
Right? All right. All right. Well, what about Driston?
Well, I had invited her to go spar with me, but apparently she just wandered off anyway. So
You asked her for dinner, and then she
I'm
Then he
lost
said
star. She said,
spar.
"I said fighting," and yeah, and then I said fighting aside, but alongside you, not you.
so now he's just gonna go to the Rusty Dragon.
Okay.
Aw.
All right. That's a plan. All right. Well, what about Crothar? What are you doing?
I'm gonna go walk towards the woods, see if I can see any goblin tracks on the other side of the wall,
All
or
right.
see if I can hear any goblins.
Okay. So the church is on the north side of town. There is a gate that leads out on the northeast side, so you could easily go up that way and they'd let you out of town and you'd be able to go into the woods. So that's a thing you can do for sure. So we'll start there, I guess, really quick. So yeah, you make it outside. You find the woods. You can follow the wall down to kind of about where you think it is. It's pretty obvious. You kind of already have seen what you were looking for on the inside. So yeah, you can find the goblin tracks. The place where they propped up a makeshift ladder on the outside of the wall to kind of match and meet up with the other one. And it looks
Is the
like
ladder still on the outside of the wall?
no, the ladder's gone.
But I can see their tracks on the outside of the wall.
Yes, and they look like they came through the woods, kind of huddled around, and that's about it. They kind of leave and come the same way. They disappear off into the woods.
Can I follow the track?
You can try, but I mean they're leaving town and going off into the wilderness. So I mean, there's a chance you'll probably lose them.
This Goblin Slayer.
Yeah, right.
I just wanted to see if I can find the tracks again.
I gotcha. Like I said, I mean, when they're by the wall, they're pretty easy to discern because they were. It looks like they were just kind of milling about, moving around, pacing and stuff like that. But once they kind of taper off into the woods, it gets a lot harder to take and track them with just looking easily. So
They didn't drop anything outside the wall or anything.
nope. Looks like they brought a ladder with them probably and took it with them.
Okay. I'll go back to the hotel and get some food then.
All right. So you head back to the Rusty Dragon as well. So you're going to meet Dristan there at some point. He'll probably beat you there for sure. All right. So let's move over to the Slasher. You're going, quote unquote, on a shopping trip.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to easily follow the directions for the most part. Actually, you have negatives in your intelligence and wisdom, don't you?
That's correct.
He
Awesome.
said predilections. He's fine.
That's a predilection.
Yeah.
No word I picked up in caravan life.
Right. Give me an intelligence check, actually. Just roll me an intelligence roll.
1.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I rolled a 2, so it's 1.
Ah, okay. Well, the instructions were very clear. Take the road south from the church. Take the left fork and until it ends, and take the right, and then the second right after that was what he told you.
Awesome.
And you look at it and go, he told me to go west, and so you go west. And you travel off down that way for a little ways, and you get lost in town, bud. I'm just gonna be honest. You spend the next like 30 or 40 minutes wandering the streets of like the west side of town.
Listen better. I'll go to someone and say, "Hey, excuse me. Do I see any strangers around me?"
Yeah, no. Again, the town's kind of getting up and woken up and everything. Yeah, roll me a percentile. Actually, let me see what kind of person you find in the street.
85.
An 85.
Assuming
Mm-hmm.
that nothing happens for the next 8 hours, I will just spend the next 8 hours crafting. But let me know because I just wonder if I do that, so I know what to do with my time.
Gotcha.
Does that succeed?
That's a possibility, but there may be some stuff that comes up. We'll see. But you're welcome to go back to the tavern and start to tinker if you want to.
Then I will wait.
Okay. All right. So you rolled an 80-something. Yeah, you're able to find one of the shops is opened up, and there's a couple people out front of it, and you're able to walk over and ask for directions.
Yeah.
They're amenable enough. They're yeah no you're like on the entirely wrong side of town for the Red Dog Smithy.
Oops.
um, let's see. Pull a page out of David's book. Odds even high or low.
Hi.
Oof. They are not going that direction. As I rolled a 1. So
I just give him new directions. It's fine.
yeah,
He's fine. He's got this
they
time.
do in fact give you new directions. They tell you you need to go east until you hit the kind of open area, and you're going to take that north road almost all the way to its end, and you're going to walk right past it, man. It's going to stick out like a sore thumb.
So east till I hit an open area, and
Yep.
turn left, and I'll keep going that way, and it'll stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
The Red Dog Smithy.
Yes,
All right,
absolutely. All right, give me another not a wisdom but an intelligence check. Let's see if you do better this time following instructions.
0.
He rolled an actual 1 this time.
I rolled an actual 1 this time.
Okay, so first off, you get a headache. You just like
You've been thinking
they
way
tell
too
you
much. You're just
yeah
putting
no
yourself-
they tell you these instructions, and they're like all happy and cheery about it, like, yeah, absolutely, let me help you out, this is where you need to go to get there, kind of deal. And like you just have this moment of just searing pain behind your eyes for a moment of just like, what the actual fuck is going on, just this killer headache. And yeah, you know what, odds even higher or low again. I'm gonna find out what happens.
Just Zorro
Even.
from One Piece.
Even.
I like
Evens?
It. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, evens. So I rolled a 2. You're able to retain the memory of where you were trying to get to, but you don't remember the instructions or this entire conversation. you just remembered you were going to stop for directions. And this looks like a nice person right here that might be able to help you.
Yeah. Could you give me directions to the Red Dog Smithy?
They stop and look at the person that was there with them very confusedly, and turn back and go, I just told you the directions to get to the Red Dog Smithy.
Oh, sorry if you did. I seem to have forgotten already. Sometimes the brain doesn't work as well as it should.
Oh, okay. So they'll repeat the instructions this time a little bit slower for you. They'll tell you to go east, follow the north road, and it'll be on your left, and it's gonna stick out like the sign's gonna be there. You're gonna hear it before you see it. And that
This time I got a 14 on my intelligence.
much better. Okay, so yeah, you're able to make it down to the intersection, and you're able to make it up there. Not a problem anymore.
Yeah.
As you are walking up the road that you were supposed to be going to go to the smithy, you pass a large building that looks like a theater. It actually has a Sandpoint theater sign on the front. It's got banners and stuff on it. But as you're passing in front of that, you do in fact hear hammering on metal. And the next intersection, as you make that left-hand turn, there is the Red Dog Smithy right in front of you.
All right, I'll go there and I say, "Oi! Anyone here selling or buying items?"
All right. So as you walk in, It's a large smithy area. They have like a little shop on one side where there's like already crafted materials,
Hmm.
weapons and stuff of that nature. It's mostly weapons here. They don't really have a lot of armor, but you find pretty
Yeah.
much any kind of basic metal weapon that you could want. There is a little counter there, but behind it is the actual forging area. So you've got forges, you've got anvils and the likes, tools, racks,
Hmm.
the whole kit caboodle going on. And as you walk in, there is a large bald-headed man, uh, big muscles and everything. He's not as tall and as big as you are, but for like a normal-sized person, he's on the heftier side, if you will.
Yeah.
And he's hammering onto something on an anvil, and he hears you hollering, and he stops. He stuffs the piece of metal back into the fire to keep it hot, and he goes, "What do you want?"
I have some stuff to sell. Maybe you can find some. Maybe you find it interesting. It's spoils of battle from yesterday.
More junk for me to melt down. What do you have?
All right, I'll take out the bows, the swords, and the armor. Put them on the counter.
All right.
I'm afraid it's all goblin sized and goblin quality.
All right. He looks at all of the armor and weapons. The armor is usable, but it's not exactly great. I mean, it was all kind of just hobbled together for the most
Yeah.
part. The dog slicers are basic, basic
They're
level.
they're jury rigged weapons. Is what they
Yeah,
are,
for the
right?
most part, yes, yes. The only one that
Yeah.
wasn't, that appears to be of any kind of quality, was the horse chopper that you got off the guy with the dog.
Yeah.
It actually appears to be reasonably well made.
Hmm.
So he looks over everything and he goes, "The bows and the armor, they're mostly junk. You could probably sell the bows to some kids, that want to learn how to shoot an arrow or something. Sure. I'll give you a couple silver, a pair of silver for the bows, 2 more silver for the armor. These," he looks at the dog slicers, "they're scrap metal at best. I'll pay you 3 silver. This one, though," and he picks up the horse chopper. It's small sized, so barely, anything for you, a man of your stature.
Fits
But
in the
he
palm of my hand, basically.
Right, yeah, it's a boot blade or something of that nature for you,
Yeah.
almost. He does pick it up. It's reasonably well crafted. He examines it for a few moments and he goes, "This actually ain't bad. I'll give you 3 gold for it."
Mm, I don't have a praise. I'm like, fine. They all
All right,
came off goblins anyway. Not the best craftsmen they are.
all right. So he'll pay you 2 silver for the bows and 2 for the
Hmm.
armor. What I say, 5 silver for all the dog slicers.
3.
3. There we go.
That's 7 silver.
Yep, and 3 gold for the horse chopper.
Okay, so I got 3 gold and 7 silver.
Yep. Anything else?
Yeah, I have a question.
Mm.
I take my sword off my back. Said, would you be able to maintain something like this?
He looks at it. Maintain in what way?
Oh, say I get any nicks or get damaged somehow. Would I be able to bring it here for repair?
I mean, sure. It's not masterworked or anything, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay. Yeah. No. I mean, sure. I could bang out some nicks and bends in it.
Alright. Also, out of curiosity, could you make something like this, say, of a little better quality?
You want to commission a weapon?
In the fullness of time, yeah.
I don't see why not. It's not going to be cheap.
Alright. It don't have to be cheap. Eventually, I'll get the money together for it. But thank you for the information. I'll be back someday.
All right. Well, when you got some money, come back.
And your name is?
My name is Das Corvut.
That's Corbin.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. My name is Sean, and most people just call me the Slasher.
Nice to meet you. I guess I'll call you the Slasher, too.
All right, then. Cheerio.
All right.
Now, where was I supposed to go next? I heard some fancy pants saying that we were supposed to meet today. Don't remember where, though.
Give me a wisdom check real quick, just for shits and giggles. I think this is going to be a thing for you here, bud.
2.
Cool. All right. Yeah, no, you don't remember anything at all. You've forgotten where you were supposed to go, where you were going to meet up.
Yep.
Everything. Just completely blank.
Suppose I'll go back to my inn then.
All right.
Which way is that?
Yeah.
All right. Let me tell you, actually. Let me find out. Let me make sure which
18
number
on my
this is.
intelligence check.
All right. Well, let's see. You are at 17 on the map, and the white deer is at number 3. Awesome. I guess you know what? I'll make that available for everybody to see. Boom.
That you were playing a dumb character? I didn't realize it was just a traumatic brain injury. I'm sorry.
Right. So you are currently right here on the map at that yellow ping, and you are trying to get up to here on the far north side of town.
Oh, cool. Neat.
Yeah.
I'll be there in a while.
Yeah. So just give me an intelligence check, and that's going to be your next
18.
18. Yeah. Okay.
I already did it.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. You're able to find your way back for the most part with no problem. You're able to make it back to the white deer. Not a problem. For the rest of you, y'all have all kind of split off, going your different ways. Levi, where did you say you were going after you left the Tinkerer?
I'm gonna start heading to that guy's house.
Which guys?
The what is his name? The rich guy.
Oh, he's staying at the Rusty Dragon.
All right. I start heading towards the Rusty Dragon.
Foxglove.
Yes,
That's
Alder,
what I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember if he
Yes.
was going to beat the Rusty Dragon.
Alder and Foxglove. Okay, so we've got 3 people heading for the Rusty Dragon and 2 people heading for the White Deer. So, that being said, something is going to come up at some point during this. So, Dristan, you meander through town on your way to the Rusty Dragon, because that was your next stopping point. You were going to leave the church and head straight there. So you take your leisurely stroll through town. Give me a perception check while you're doing this.
Sure.
$22. You know, you make a couple turns as you're walking around town, and you just get this feeling, like, you get that feeling like the hairs on the back of your neck kind of bristle a little bit, like you're being watched. Yeah, you're just getting that feeling that somebody's like watching you, that somebody's like maybe following you.
And the smart thing to do would be to quicken my pace.
All right. You quicken your pace, and you get the feeling that they're still following you as well.
I would tuck in an alley and stop and wait.
All right. So you duck into an alley. Are you just kind of like waiting and watching to see like who comes up behind you?
Yep. Exactly.
All right, cool, cool, cool. So you step in between a pair of houses and you wait a few moments, and a young woman comes walking down the street, and she kind of gets almost to the little like cubby that you popped into, and she stops and she's like, she's looking around, kind of lost, like she's searching for something.
I help you
She
as I pop out of the alley.
okay, you step out of the alley and you speak to her, and she turns, looks at you, and immediately her face brightens, and she goes from kind of looking just like, oh goodness, I've lost something, to just excited to see you. And she steps up to you now that you've stopped and actually have spoken to her, and she goes, yes, 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 you're actually the one I was looking for. I was trying to find you. Um, my name is Shayless Vendor, and I need some help. And I heard that you were incredibly heroic yesterday, and they told me what you look like, and I wanted to know if you would help me.
What kind of help do you need?
Well, it's kind of a long story, but just let's put it this way: my father, he owns the general goods store, and he's been very preoccupied taking care of some business with my sister, and he hasn't really been taking care of the shop too terribly much. And we have, well, and I've been running it by myself, and we're having a bit of a rodent problem. There's some rats in the basement, in the storeroom, and I was kind of hoping that after everything yesterday, and how heroic and valiantly you fought, that maybe, someone of such good stature and abilities would be able to come help me.
Look, I mean, I'm a protector. Uh, my well, the people that worked with me are not really friends or acquaintances, but they tend to be a little bit more violent. They might be better at like smashing things, but I'll take a look.
Oh, no, 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 no. There's no reason to get them. I think that you are more than capable of handling the situation. I just, and we don't want to damage any of the products that we have stored there. It's stuff for the whole town to purchase and everything. Um, so
Who is
yeah.
this person?
Do I know?
How old is this person? Is it like a child?
No, no.
Teenager?
She's a young adult, so like 18, 19.
Is she attractive?
Yeah, yeah. I'll say on a scale of 1 to 10, she's a solid 8.5.
Hmm.
Right.
So
Well, sure. That's. I had a place to go, but you know what? I think I can wait, so I'll go with you.
okay, you already noticed that she had brightened up when talking to you, but now she is like ecstatic, like almost like just kind of buzzing with excitement and happiness at this point. She will grab you by the hand and lead you down the street, very excitedly, just continually, just, oh, thank you so much, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're going to be such a great help, and I really appreciate this, and I'll definitely see that Father compensates you in some way for the assistance, and so on and so forth, as she takes you through town to the general goods store.
You're too
Well,
kind, sir.
Right?
I mean, you got a little bit slow because I am wearing armor that slows me down a bit.
That's fine. That's fine. She will still attempt to pull you along, um, as she leads you to the general goods store. That is definitely the entire process that she is taking you through, just leading you
Okay. Well,
on.
that's
So
a pot roast. You might be able to eat some rodents.
she actually doesn't notice pot roast. I'm assuming he's like in your bag, kind of just chilling right now.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, several minutes later, y'all make it through the town to the general goods store. You walk through the front door, ding a ding a ding, little bell on the doorway rings as you go inside, and she walks past some shelves. She's like, come, follow me, follow me. The way down to the cellar is back here, and she leads you into a back room that's kind of like a small storeroom, but there is a set of stairs that go down into a basement.
Well, is it down those stairs? I'll say to her.
Well, yes, it's a cellar. It's a storeroom. Um,
Yeah,
she
you want me to
stops.
go down those stairs?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna take you down there. She stops and lights a candle on a little candle holder and leads the way down the stairs. And she says, "They're back here." And you get down into the basement, and it's probably about 20 feet wide, with the stairs kind of coming down in the middle of that, and I'd say a good 30 feet deep. And there's like a hatch on the back side that like they open up and lower stuff down into the basement for storage. But she leads you back towards the back, and she says, "I saw one of them back here. Um, it, it was rather large. I mean, it was almost cat-sized. It was massive for a rat. And if there's one, I'm sure there's more than one down here. I don't want them to eat or damage anything, and I definitely don't want them getting up into the actual store itself. So do you follow her to the back?"
Well, I would say I can cast light, and
She
I
she she.
will
Go ahead.
cast light upon my shield. And I'm like, maybe you should go upstairs. If there are large cat-sized rodents down here, it's not very safe for you to be down here.
She says, "Yes. I'll leave in just a second. I just want to show you where I saw them at." Do you go back to the back, so where she's like kind of pointing like behind some stuff?
Well, if you're pointing, I'm pretty sure I can find my way. I can look around, make sure there's nothing in here. I'd rather you not get hurt.
I thank you for your concern, but as long as you're here, I'm fine. I just come here. Let me show you exactly. It's like it's kind of behind this thing. There's like a little hole. Like she's motioning for you to come back there towards her to like so she can show you what she's talking about.
I'd like to make a sense motive check. I feel
All
like I'm
right.
about to get robbed.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a sense motive.
That's the only thing you're worried about.
Now you're worried.
I got a 9.
She is being absolutely as truthful as you could believe. She is simply wanting to show you exactly what she's talking about. She's being
Oh.
truthful.
Tristan is, that valorous knight, so here he goes. He's just gonna wander on over to
Words
see.
syllable. Got
All
it.
right. So
Hey, Mr.
as
if I'm aware of a paper bag.
so as you start to walk back there, she sets the candle down on one of the boxes in the corner, and she's like, "Yeah, right over here." And as you get to the back corner, you realize that behind some boxes back there where she's at, it appears to be almost a makeshift pallet. There's a couple pillows, some blankets, a couple different things like that going on. There's like a little piece of incense that's smoking. There's a pleasant aroma as soon as you reach the back of the room. And she stops, and as you come up towards her and you're seeing this there around the corner, she almost immediately starts to grab up on you, and she's just, I needed to get you alone so I could thank you myself for helping the town and saving us, and I'm sorry for having to lie to you and everything. And how are you responding to that?
I am saying this is very forward.
She seems to be
I,
very into you, like I mean very into you.
I think I have a girlfriend. I'm not sure because she left me.
I think an adult.
Sir, you are an adult. She doesn't. She's no. It's fine. I'm not trying to do anything like that. I just want to thank you for everything that you've done to help the town and to keep everybody here safe and all that. Give me a perception check.
Sure, I'll
Oh
give you a
boy.
perception check. Uh,
And that was the last we saw of Tristan.
my perception check is a 21.
A 21. Ah, okay. Well, as she is literally throwing herself onto you at this point in the back of the cellar, you hear some noise coming from behind you. It sounds like boot falls coming downstairs. And it clicks in your mind that something is very, very off right now at this point.
Oh yeah.
And as you turn, you are able to turn your head sideways to look back up the little walkway that you came down through the boxes and materials and everything, and there is a very large man standing behind you. And I mean large, like not the slasher large, but like
Okay.
but somewhere like very close to that. For normal like medium sized humanoids, this guy is big. Okay,
How big
big.
is big though?
I
'Cause
mean,
I'm 6'5".
you're
So like,
6'5". He's your height.
Yeah.
He's your height, and he's got big meaty hands and arms. Like he looks like just the biggest dude. The guy you don't want to walk up in a dark alley kind of deal.
Yep.
All right?
Gotcha.
And he is, the look on his face is that of just pure fury and anger. And he yells at you and he's, "The fuck are you doing with my daughter?"
What? Sir, I'm doing nothing with your daughter. She told me there were rodents down here that were the size of cats, and I told her to go upstairs. I have this armor, as you can see. I'm a knight. I'm a war priest, and I saved the town, and I have a girlfriend.
All of that.
All that. That's what he
All
says.
of that. Yes. So as you are sitting here literally word vomiting all of this out, he unhand my daughter, and he steps forward and just swings out at you, throwing a punch at you. Does a 18 hit you flat-footed?
18 hit me flat-footed.
Yes.
I might just have to fuck them both.
Flat-footed, it does not hit me now.
Okay, yeah. You're not really able to dodge too much, but you're able to pull the shield up a little bit, so his hand kind of hits the shield, and he's, "Ah! Get the fuck out of my store and leave my daughter alone!" What are you doing?
Okay. Paradis, do you want to tell this gentleman what's going on?
Pot Roast will peek his head out of the bag and go, He's a lot bigger than me, bud. I'm not telling him shit."
Okay. So yeah. So I'm gonna go then. Your daughter. I think she's got some repressed stuff going on.
All right, so you're trying to talk your way out, is what I'm
I'm
hearing.
just backing up. I'm just backing out. Just trying to like she's got some stuff going on, and you should really work that out. She said that you were really busy with her sister, and hey man,
Roll me a
I'm
diplomacy.
good.
Roll me a diplomacy.
All right. You fucking kidding me? I rolled a natural one.
Are you serious?
I am
He
serious.
literally
Ah.
likes you less.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that's so amazing. All right, yeah, he's gonna swing again as you're trying to like extract yourself from his daughter and trying to like get past him up to the stairs. He's gonna miss, but he is still just bellowing at you, just get the fuck out of my store, leave my daughter alone. He grabs her and just kind of shoves her back a little bit out of the way once you've kind of like extracted yourself, and you're able to make it to the stairs, but he is chasing you. He is coming to get you out of his store.
What the? I am sure. I'm slow. Listen, I'm just gonna like, I'm just gonna put like 2 gold down. Like here, here. Okay, cool. Just leave me be.
Now you're assuming the
So now
price
his
of my
daughter's a
daughter.
hooker.
Right? Are you trying to pay for my daughter now? It's, does
That's not what
does
I mean.
does a 22 hit your AC?
No, 22 does not hit my AC.
All right, he misses again. Damn, I forget you're designed to not get.
I
hit.
am the shield.
Yeah, he is swinging like left and right. He
I
hits.
just put my
Let me
shield
put it this
like
way: he hits the wall instead of you, and puts his
Okay.
fist through the board.
Okay, sir. Listen, I could probably get you some stone to repair that. It'd be much better than what you got.
Yeah.
Listen, my family could take care of this. I'm just gonna go, okay?
Yeah, so he's gonna continue chasing you up out of the store again, still swinging at you, yelling profanities at you, calling you a useless, piece of junk adventurer. You're the reason that's people like you have a bad name. Yeah, I mean he is pissed. He is furious with you, and he swears up and down he will do anything in his power to make your life a living hell if you are still in this town.
I have business in this town. I will leave you alone. I will not come to this store, but I just have to finish up and then I'll be gone.
Are you still in the store?
No, I was walking outside. I'm just kind of yelling at this guy now, like calmly yelling at him, trying to be that diplomatic again.
Give me a high, high, low, even odds.
Calmly yelling at him.
Yes,
I'm gonna
calmly
say-
yelling at. Yeah, odds even high or low.
Well, I'm just using a loud voice. I'm gonna say odds.
Odds. All right, you are in luck. He comes out and starts bellowing for a guard, but there is no guards in the immediate area. So, yeah. He is still yelling at you, though. He's like yelling, like, guard! I need a guard! Get the fuck away from my store!
I mean,
Okay, I'm going.
is it illegal to fuck your daughter?
Are you just gonna stand there in the street, like having a car, trying to?
Nope. I said I'm going, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go look for the hemlock.
All right. All right. Okay.
Time.
Right. Very much. Thank you for your time. Like, all right. Yeah. So you leave the general goods store and you're starting to look for, I'm assuming just any guard in general at this point, trying to find somebody to get you to.
Well, I worked for Hemlock, so I thought maybe he's like my friend now, so I could go talk to him.
I mean, yeah, in its own way.
I'm
yeah,
also
sure.
keep my eyes open for Levia, because she's my girlfriend and I need her help.
All right. Sure, you can do that. You don't see Levia, but you after a little bit of walking, you're able to find a guard or somebody that can point you in the right direction to get you to the sheriff. That would be easy enough. Yes. Yeah. So you're able to find the sheriff and meet him. I will say that he's like, I don't understand what is going on. What is the problem?
Well, I'm going to explain that I was lured into the general store by this guy's daughter. She was busy with her sister, and they called me. Said there was rats, but there wasn't rats. She had like a makeshift bed, and she wanted me to get in it. And I did not. I have a girlfriend, sir. And then her father showed up and he started attacking me.
He looks at you and goes, "Oh, that's Ven is not a very calm man when he gets, set into something like that. That might be a slight problem for you around town. About that time, a one of the other guards is going to stick his head into his office and go, "Sir, we just got a report of an attempted rape and kidnapping. That well, the man in your office apparently attempted to kidnap and have his way with Vin Vender's daughter. Um, I, I don't know what to do with that." And Hemlock's can just literally just heavy sigh, like face palm and everything. Like, see what I mean?
Do I like something?
What did you say? Because you
What?
just turned into
Yeah,
a
I was gonna
bird.
say you turned
Yeah,
into.
what the hell is that?
I said, do I look like somebody who would rape somebody? I mean, do I look like I just had sex?
Look at
I
me.
can't even
Look
take
at
this
me.
armor
Yeah,
off.
look at it. Yeah, sure.
Do I look like a kidnapper to you?
Do I look like it? Don't answer that question.
Yeah.
Do you know how long it takes to
Hell.
put this armor on, sir? Do you know how long it takes to put this on?
uh, yes, I do. Um, I'm not going to. I believe that you're a person of good integrity. Um, I believe that you were manipulated, and I have. I'll instruct my guards to not worry about any rumors of that such, any claims or accusations from Vinvender regarding that. But just be aware. Um, I think that you have made an enemy in this town, and Ven is a very vindictive man. Um, if he made any claims towards you of that type, he will follow through on them. So expect more of the like while you're in town. So just watch yourself, please. Um, yeah. I apologize on his behalf. Not that he will ever apologize to you for that.
Um, so should I just like hide out?
I don't think that's going to do any good, but I would just avoid him at any possible interaction that you might have.
So is there like another place that I might go to get supplies? Well, I
Um,
guess that my friends could get supplies.
yeah, I mean, as long as they don't know that you're associated, he doesn't know that they're associated with you. I'm sure it'll be all right. We do have other stores in town. There's armors and weaponsmiths and everything, potion makers and the such. So you can buy a lot of your stuff. That again, he just owns the general goods store. So most of your normal day to day things is where we go for getting stuff from him. Um, but yeah, just
Okay.
mind your step.
His house never had toilet paper again.
Just mind my step. Like I did something that I didn't do anything, but sure, I'll mind my step.
Yep.
I should have. You know, I didn't trust her. I thought she was going to rob me, sir. I did not expect her to accuse me of something that did not happen.
She was gonna rob you of that sausage.
Yeah. Of your sausage and your integrity.
Not the first person today.
Do what?
Mhm.
Well, all right. Well, then, so I'm just gonna go to the Rusty Dragon. If you are cool with that,
Mhm. Yep, that's fine. And he,
maybe put like a guard over there in case he shows up. I did not attack him at all. I didn't even defend myself.
That's fine. I think that he'll cool down a little bit. I think that in the moment that's probably why he swung at you. But give him a little bit of time. He'll probably calm down on some. But I don't think that you're going to get away from the fact that he will probably dislike you forever now.
Great.
Devising a plan,
Yes.
not renounced to Hemlock, but I could just show up with Slasher and be like, hey, Slasher, this big guy thinks that he's a bully. Why don't you show him what a bully is?
Sure, we could.
I mean, that again is a thing that you could do.
I didn't do it. It's just a plan in my head. It's something Tristan's like, that would be interesting.
Right? Yeah. Like I said, again, a thing that you could in fact do if you so wished or chose to do. But yeah, no, you're free to go. He makes some notes and passes them off to one of the guards and tells them to go pass it around, kind of deal, to let everybody know. But yeah, that's
I hear you, Slasher.
Oh,
All right, cool. So then I will run out of there and try to what the hell's that guy's name? I'm gonna Steiner run, Steiner from Final Fantasy IX. I'm gonna Steiner run to the fucking Rusty Dragon.
okay.
I'm
Scott
picturing
Steiner?
I'm picturing the plate bouncing to the
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah,
There's
you're
no,
able
there's
to
no
make it
stealth
there.
in that through the city.
Yeah, you'll be able to make it there, no problem. By the time that you get there, the ladies that were heading, or well, not ladies, but the lizard folk and the lady that were heading there would have already reached there. So Leviah and Crothar would be at the Rusty Dragon. When the two of you arrived, you would have found, well, Crothar would have found Alder and Foxglove sitting in the common area. Not that he would know who that is, but Leviah, when you arrived, he would immediately perk up and go, "Oh, my friend!"
I will walk over.
Thank you for coming. Where's the rest of your group?
They will be here with time.
I hope not too terribly long. Do you know, like in the next hour or so?
It should be.
All right. After a little bit of time would pass,
I would also, before letting time pass, I would let him know. This is Crothar.
Oh. Is this another
Crothar was. Yes.
Well, I'm sad that I didn't get to see you in action, in its own way, form, or fashion. But I'm glad to know that there are such capable adventurers in our town to help keep us safe. So thank you for everything that you did. I just want to get everybody here, and then I can explain to you the reward that I have for you. So.
I nod at him and sit at this table, disturbingly still.
All right. Dristan, after a little bit, you would be able to make it there, and you would get flagged down by Foxglove as well.
I come in panting and shit, sweating.
Yeah, you're kind of tired. The Tinkerer and the Slasher would have made it back to the White Deer, no problem, and would be chilling, doing whatever you were doing for a little bit by this point. Aldern's going to look at the three of y'all and go, where's the other two?
I did tell the Leviah friend
Yes.
that I would be there around 4 or 5 o'clock p.m. today.
Yes, you did in fact.
So you would know. That's what I said.
Yep,
time
I'll
is
be
it?
I'll be in the tavern, so if the Tinkerer sees me, he can probably.
Can you find the
What was
Can
that?
you find?
He found the tavern.
Yeah, he found
Drinking from
He
shot
rolled-
glasses
he
that
rolled-
spin like thimbles.
Yeah, he was able to find the tavern pretty easy enough.
He knows how alcohol works.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Levi, you would remember that. The Tinkerer did, in
What
fact, tell
time?
you that he was going to be there
What
later
time
that
is it?
afternoon. By this point, we'll say closer to midday, so probably about 10:30, maybe 11
Oh,
o'clock.
the Tinkerer will not be here until 4 or 5.
Oh, well, that kind of messes with my plans. I was hoping that y'all would all be here, reasonably early in the day. Do you know where they're at? I mean, is he busy? Like, could we fetch them?
They're at the White Deer.
Oh, well, that's on the way practically. I mean, well, it is on the way actually. Um, well, what my reward for y'all was is that I was going to take you on a hunting trip.
He's gonna hunt
Hunting
us.
trip. What are we? Shut up. The most dangerous prey. What are we
Right.
hunting?
We're actually going to go hunt boar.
That's not
There's a forest not too very far from town. It's called the Tickwood, and they are known for having these very tasty boar. And I have a guide that is going to help us find one and go hunting. And I was just gonna, we would go hunt, we would bring back our spoils, and we would host a party here at the Rusty Dragon, in your honor.
It's
We're
been some
accomplished.
time. What?
Go ahead.
It's been some time since I've killed and eaten a boar,
Well, good.
so this does intrigue me.
Okay. Uh, Mr. Driston, what were you saying?
I wanted to know if you were an accomplished archer.
You're
Um,
not here. Wait, you are here. Sorry.
yeah, he is here.
Yeah,
um,
I ran in, I was panting and stuff.
yeah. Um, he looks at you and goes, "I don't enjoy the kill so much as the sport of the hunt, if that makes any sense. Um,
I'll look at him and go, I can do all the killing if you would like.
that's more than welcome. Yes, absolutely. Again, I am just simply going to sponsor the hunt and the guide to get us to the area, so that you can hopefully bag us a nice boar, and we'll bring it back and have a party."
Ah, okay. So we're gonna go fetch them at the White Deer.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yes, we should bring the big guy.
Okay. Well,
Um,
I'm going to say to Levi now, listen, there was an incident that happened. Nothing happened with me and this girl, though her father's accusing me of rape. I was going to kill some big giant cat-sized rodents that she told me was in her basement, and there was a bed that she had made, and she tried to force me upon it, but I told her no, I have a girlfriend, and then her father came down and started attacking me
Why are you telling me this?
because you're my girlfriend.
bum bum bum.
I believe you're mistaken. I don't remember having that conversation with you.
Well, I mean, my future girlfriend.
I don't
These
intend to live
allegations
very
are
long.
starting to sound a little more likely.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
What do you say?
He said the allegations are starting to sound more and more likely.
No, I I was trying to be nice. Okay, I didn't know what else to say to this girl. I had a girlfriend, and I need someone to now say that they're my girlfriend, so that I don't have to deal with this guy when he comes around trying to kill me again.
So
And what of the rats?
It was done. She lied. I know it's disappointing because I was going to feed my pet. Well, he's not really my pet. He's actually my best friend. But people don't understand our relationship because they don't know that he has like free will, but he does.
I'll turn to him and I'll go, the tinker looks kind of like a girl.
Tinker looks like, you want me to tell people at the Tinker's Market. He doesn't wear a shirt.
He's always opinions what a girl looks like. It's fine.
Oh my goodness.
You're not here. Shush.
You don't want to be the one. That's fine. I'm sorry to impose upon you. I'll ask the owner of the Rusty Dragon.
I will say, if someone approaches you with these false claims, I will not be able to agree to them. However, if we do find a large rat, I'll consider the lie.
You want me to find a large rat for you, and then you'll consider lying for me.
Yeah, sure, that sounds good.
I'm just gonna look at Pot Roast.
Is he a rat? Oh no.
No, I'm just gonna look at him like, what the fuck is going on, man?
You're gonna hear Pot Roast's voice in your mind. He goes, "You're keeping very strange company here lately."
Don't I know it? Yeah. Fuck. Right, I said they're not my friends. I go talk to them. Before we leave, I gotta go talk to the owner of this establishment. What was her name again? Amika?
Amiko.
Ashmiko.
Amiko.
Amico.
Yes. She's bouncing around behind the counter. You know, there's only a couple patrons in the tavern right now, so she's just kind of cleaning up.
It is
up.
10 a.m.
Yes.
So, I can find her?
Oh yeah, she's right there.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, hi. I'm really sorry about yesterday. I know I sounded pretty weird. I am trying really hard not to follow in my family's footsteps. I've done a great deal of distancing myself from them, but by doing that, I seem to have lost the etiquette in talking with the fairer sex. I apologize. What I meant was I can help you around here for putting us up. That was very nice. I'd be happy to give you a hand. But I also was interested in potentially treating you out to a night at the stars or anything that you would really like.
Oh my God!
I was I was thinking quite a fancy night.
Would you like to bear my children?
Yeah, exactly.
Please.
Kid, this is sounding very much like you're my future girlfriend and you're the future baby mama.
Not yet. No, because listen, the rat deal.
Yeah, mine nearby.
Yeah, you're like
going through.
Yeah, no, Levi, you're like 10 feet away at a table right now. Like you can, and there's like again, there's only like one other person that's a patron here besides you and Aldrin and
I
the three of
am
y'all.
listening and fascinated.
Like he's over here claiming that you're his girlfriend, and then you're his future
And she
girlfriend,
said no.
and then
Then he went
now
back
he's
here, and
now he's
started to bear his
We've
children.
seen this strategy work many times.
I
Right?
did tell her that I was going to go talk.
Yeah.
I did tell her I was going to go talk to the owner of the Rusty Dragon.
Oh my goodness, that's great. I love it.
So now
Odds,
I'm just.
you know what? Give me odds even higher low.
Low.
All right. She actually believes that you are being sincere in the thanks of wanting to help her out, or and thanks for the room and everything of that nature. So she kind of like softens, like the moment you walk up and you start talking, like she kind of steals her face of just like, yep. But you get the apology out. Give me a diplomacy check just to see how well it comes across.
Oh no.
No more ones. No more ones. Come on, baby. I can't do that again. That will.
Roll the
hurt me.
2. Roll the 2.
No, I did not. I rolled a 19, so that gives me for my diplomacy, a 22.
All right. So it comes. You're not stumbling over your words or anything like that. So you're able to get it out. And she, again, like I said, she takes it as being a sincere apology. What was that, David?
He gets it out all right.
Yeah.
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 So she takes it as a sincere apology. You said it very eloquently, and she's, you know, she looks at you and goes, "I don't normally take people up on their offers for stuff of that nature. I haven't dated anybody in a very long time. I'm not in a relationship or anything, but that doesn't sound so terribly bad. Sure, maybe later this evening when the party's going on, we can sit and talk or something."
Well, that would be lovely and amazing. But I have to speak about what happened earlier to you because I feel it's only
This
proper
is
thing
starting
to
to be
do.
like knock knock hello. I just moved
No,
into your neighborhood and
I have to tell I have to tell you this because I am a person of honor and I don't like any of this stuff that's going on. So he will say, and listen, I don't care, I'll make another old man, but he's gonna tell her, like, listen, this girl, you live here, I don't live here, I'm only visiting here. And maybe you know these people here better than I do, but the daughter of the general, one of the daughters, I don't know if he has two daughters. She told me that she had a sister, but I don't know. I don't know anything about it. She told me that there were rats in her basement, and I went to go kill said
giggity.
rats. I told her to leave said basement. I casted light on my shield so that I could see and make sure everything was safe. She refused to leave, and then she threw herself upon me. I rejected said throwing. Her father came downstairs, tried to assault me, but luckily I have this heavy armor on and was able to deflect his blows. He broke his wall, and I offered my family fix it, which probably wasn't the best thing, but I was trying to be nice. And then he tried to have me arrested, but Sheriff Hemlock knows that I was helping him this morning and did not engage in any inappropriate behavior. But apparently that guy wants to kill me, so what's up with this town?
Yeah. What's up with this town? Great question. So the whole time you're explaining this, and it's just like, we're here, and then the details like here, and then more details, it's here, and then it's just progressively just building this case that just sounds worse and worse and worse.
It does. It does sound worse.
She goes
You
from
should be
just
able to
like,
see that I'm sincere.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
looking at you. Well, she thinks you were sincere in your apology. But she's listening to you, and she's like, you can sense the like the stance changes. She's like, she goes from just like talking to you to like, what? Like you could see the
Yeah.
like the confusion, and then like the understanding. Like, okay, I know who you're talking about. Okay, that point makes that point. Okay, I understand that, and but it's still very much string on a wall right now, kind of feeling. But after all of that, surprised look and everything of just all of the information you just word vomited out to her about the
all that.
allegations and everything.
Do you want to go on a date? Also, somebody's gonna say I did something, but I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you
She
get
probably
all
knows this girl, and that might be something she does. I don't know.
right. So she gets all of that out, and she's like, okay. I mean, it makes sense. I understand who you're talking about. Vin Vendor has a temper. His daughters, there's a bit of fiasco going on with his oldest daughter. It sounds like you were talking about his younger daughter, and it seems like she's following in her sister's footsteps. It sounds very probable. I rolled high on her sense motive to believe and figure out whether or not you were trying to tell a tale or anything like that. And she's able to piece it together and goes, as wild and as crazy as a story as that sounds, I actually believe you.
This whore got another one.
Wait, she's following in her sister's footsteps?
I mean, her
She
sister's
said,
out here just fucking motherfuckers.
Are you
She
saying that
get caught by
aloud?
that.
Are you saying that aloud?
No, I'm not. That certainly is not how I talk.
So,
She's following in her sister's footsteps?
um, Amiko kind
That
of
was a
looks past you to the lizard folk and goes, "Yes, the word on the street is that her older sister and her father are having a disagreement on over the fact that supposedly her sister is sleeping around with somebody that works at the lumber mill, and her father Ven does not agree with that in any way, form, or fashion. So it's kind of some of the hot gossip that's going on right now in town.
that was
Um,
not where I thought that was going. So I'm happy that that's what happened. I was like, you were like her older sister and her father, and I was like, whoa, what the
yeah,
fuck?
me too. For a hot second, I was a little like,
no,
okay,
no,
what? Yeah.
no.
Game of Thrones?
No. Yes. So she has an older sister that the rumor around town is that she is sleeping with somebody that works in the lumber mill, and
They both like wood.
yes, and Ven Vendor, the general goods owner, the one that you just met in the basement,
Listen, guy, you should
doesn't
not have had daughters if you were worried they were going to have sex.
right
Yeah.
does not approve of his oldest daughter's choices and excursions, if you will. So, so that's kind of the situation there. She explains that to you, and yeah. That being said, do you have anything else you want to talk to her about?
I think we have to get the other people for the hunt, but I don't know. We can definitely talk more after this hunt thing, I guess. He kind of
Okay.
just looks very confused and like fed up with a lot that's going on in this town already.
Yep. There's a lot of stuff going on in the past like 24 hours. Absolutely. Um, so Aldern stands up. He gets all three of y'all's attention and goes, "That's a very good idea. Let's get our little hunting trip underway." He picks up his cane. He sets his coat right, and he heads for the door. He says, "Follow me. I know where the white deer is. Let's go get the rest of your merry little troop." And he goes out the door. Or
Go
you,
follow him.
okay. He starts traveling up north towards the church, to the cathedral. He passes it, and you come to the white deer. It is right by the north gate. So he walks right on inside. And what are you two doing? Are y'all in y'all's rooms? Are y'all in like the common area where you'd have some room to stretch
Common
out?
area.
Okay.
I'm in my room.
Okay. So the Tinker
The
is in his
common area
room.
is where I fit the best.
Yeah,
That's
I
true.
that. Yeah. So he walks in, and the slasher is immediately easily visible sitting in the common area. I'm assuming you're probably just over there chilling and drinking some
Yeah.
beer or something.
On my own folding chair, by the way.
Yes. Okay. He has his own chair. He brings his own seating.
Yep.
So he walks in and goes, "Ah, good man. There you are. The slasher."
Fancy pants. Yeah.
Where's
you
the
know,
other one that doesn't wear a shirt?
Oh, he's up in his room. I think he's messing around up there.
Tinkering.
Yeah, probably. It's his name after all.
It is, in fact. Well, Aldern looks at all of y'all and goes, "Well, I don't know what room he's in. Do y'all know what room he's in?"
Yes.
Ah, good man, good man. Do you want to fetch him, or do you wish to give me the directions?
I'll just go get him. He probably won't like it if you go to his door.
Oh, okay.
So, like,
Well,
what if you go to his door?
He likes me more than most, I would assume.
that seems to be
He
the
talks to me
assumption.
more than most.
I don't think he likes anyone.
I think he likes his inventions.
That's a fair
I don't
assumption.
think those are people.
So you head upstairs, you go up to his room, and you just knock, or you call into him. What you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna knock and I'm gonna say, Tinkerer, Foxglove came to find you. Well, all of us actually.
How many hours has it been since I got here?
Um,
75.
I'd
Those
say
years.
you would have been able to get back there probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and it's pushing noontime now. So yeah,
Been about 4 hours? Okay.
yeah. I'd say I'd give you a good,
Oh.
good solid 3.5 hours. Yeah.
Okay. I will hear it. I know Tristan's voice now because we're best buds. So I'm just gonna you're just gonna hear me from inside the room go, "Ah."
Yep. You hear the heavy sigh.
You hear the clicking and clacking of tools and stuff. And a few moments later, the handsome man known as the Tinkerer will open the door. Go, yeah, what is it?
I said Foxglove came to find us. He wants to give us our reward. Apparently, it's a hunting trip that he's sponsoring, but he doesn't hunt. He just likes to watch other people hunt.
What in the hell kind of reward is a hunting trip? Sounds like he's gonna give us work.
I listen. The lizard guy said he's gonna kill things. I don't even know why he's with us, but but he is, and so I guess we don't have to do the work.
He did say that he was going to sponsor a party once y'all came back from the hunting trip, so he was going to throw y'all a party as well.
Yeah, I didn't tell him that part.
I'm just restating it. That's all.
Maybe he's gonna pay us for this job. What do you think?
Well, I mean, listen, there's going to be like a feast in our honor afterwards with what it was killed, if it's not destroyed by the slasher. So, yeah, like I don't think we're going to get monetary. I think we're just going to have like a feast in our honor, and maybe people there will give us jobs.
Hey,
Also, I have a
you know what?
date with Amika.
Hey, you finally did it. I will hold out my fist.
Yeah, I'm going to put my fist to your fist and go, listen, there's a lot of weird shit in this town, though. So be really careful.
Have you seen the chick we
Seriously,
hang out
hear any
with?
fucking rumors?
Yeah, no, I did. And Mavia wants a rat. If I give her a rat, she says she'll be my. She'll tell people she's my girlfriend. She won't actually be my girlfriend. She'll tell people she's my girlfriend. So, and it's a long story,
Well,
but somebody wants me
Go
dead.
and hunt. Maybe you'll find a rat. What the hell? Who wants you dead?
This guy he's my height, but he's a lot wider than me. He accused me of being with his daughter.
Damn, you
I
are a
wasn't.
dog.
I wasn't there. She told me there were rats in the basement, and I tried to help kill them. She refused to leave, and she threw herself on top of me, and I was wearing all this armor, which is why I'm not dead, because he punched through a wall.
Hold up. This guy punched through a wall,
Yes.
and then he tried to punch you?
Well, he tried to punch me several times. I blocked a couple, and then he just missed and punched through a wall. And then I told him that my family could fix it, and then he got even angrier.
Who is this guy?
He's the general store owner.
Oh, hell no. Let's go.
No, I'm not allowed to go over there. The sheriff said no.
I'm gonna slam the door behind me. And I'm gonna
Oh,
grab
shit.
Dristan. I'm gonna pull him with me back down the stairs until we get to the group. I'm gonna say, hey, Slasher,
Yeah. What?
you got some business we gotta take care of.
All right.
He doesn't
Yeah,
even
no.
ask.
So where are we going?
Well, Aldrin's going to see the two of y'all coming down too, and he hears, hey, we got business to attend to. He's like, yes. Yes, the game is afoot. Yes, my reward for y'all, as I've already told the others here that I came in with, I'm sponsoring a hunt. We're going to go to the Tickwood and hunt boar, and then we're going to bring back our spoils, and I'm going to host a party for you. I do have a reward for you outside of that, a monetary reward, obviously, but I do want to
sure.
have a party for you as well.
I hope you're not expecting me to ride a horse, mate.
No, it's honestly not that far away. I will ride, but that's just
Of course you will.
um,
Wouldn't want those pretty feet of yours to touch the ground.
I'm gonna shoot him the dirtiest look. I'm gonna let out another deep sigh. I'm gonna say, "All right, listen, we're gonna do this first. When we're done, there's some other business that Dristan here needs. We gotta take care of our boy."
okay. I mean,
Are you going to be? Oh, are you going to be Tristan's girlfriend?
No, I'm gonna help teach him how to be a man.
Are you going to be
Um,
Tristan's girlfriend?
Foxglove is just gonna kind of like back and forth between y'all. Like, what? It's perfectly fine. It's going to be a great day. We're going to go hunt, and we're going to have a party this afternoon, this evening, and in your honor, it's going to be a great evening. Obviously, once we get back, you'll have a little bit of time while the boar's cooked, the festivities are prepared, and everything. But yes, it's going to be a great day, great evening. So first off, let me. He reaches into his coat and he pulls out a couple small bags, and he goes, "Here, first, I did mention the other part of the reward," and he hands each of you a small little satchel, and he stops and looks at Crothar and he reaches back into his coat, pulls out a much larger bag, and you hear metal clinking around into it for a second, and he hands over a stack of coins to you and says, "I'm sorry, I didn't have you in my original count when I prepared this earlier." And he puts the bag back into his coat. He hands you a stack of 10 gold coins, and in the bags that each of you get, the little small satchels are 10 gold coins apiece. That is in thanks for everything that you did, regardless of anything else that happens with the hunt, with the party this evening. It's in your honor, obviously, but I did want to make sure that I did pay you for personally saving my life and for helping the town. So each of you have made 10 gold so far.
Hey, thank you, man.
Yeah,
You're the first person to actually pay us actual gold for our work.
good. Well,
Oh, speaking of actual gold, I sold this stuff. We got 3 gold and 7 silver for it.
That's
I'll
it.
give you your cut after we're done. Yeah, that's it. That's goblin stuff. It wasn't very good, was it? Besides, what was he going to use the armor for? Scrap leather. And the weapons were scrap metal. So, get what we can get
sometimes-
for it.
Surprised you can even count to 3.
I thought it was 17 that was the problem.
All right. Well, he picks up his cane. He says, "Well, with that, let's get our hunt underway." And he heads back out the door. As you all make your way outside of the tavern, though, you'll notice that there's somebody else there this time. There's a gentleman, looks like same colors as his, that's also leading a horse. And Foxglove has gotten up on top of the horse and taken the reins and says, "This is my guide. He's going to show us to the Tickwood and to the general area where the boar typically roam. So he will be leading the way. It's about a half-hour ride, if you will, to the wood. So, shall we get underway?"
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So y'all,
I need a horse.
you need a horse?
I get a horse. What is your guide's name?
His name is Steven.
Hey, another Steven.
Yes. He is just one of my local men that I pay when I have need of assistance around town, when I'm not at home in Magnamar and I'm traveling here to Sandpoint for business. So he leads you over. There is a stables at the gate. You can rent a horse for a couple silver. It's if you really need it, but like I said,
What is the name of the stables?
Huck. I need to make friends with Divine Husk. He owes me a horse.
Ah,
My family has helped him
Devrin
in the
Hosk,
past.
you mean?
Yes,
Yes,
that
one
name.
second. Let me. There we go. And actually, I don't think it's actually on this section of town. I need to double check that because I was on a different map. Where is. Yeah, it is on the other end of town. Sorry, the stables is on the south side of town. So if you need a horse,
Ew.
we'd have to go all the way back to the south side of town.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
just move slower than other people.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
could
that's
walk.
fine.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's not like he's going to be running you there. He's just going to, you know,
He'll be trotting.
yeah. He's just going to ride a horse so that he doesn't have to actually walk.
Along the way, when I see how slow Tristan is, and I see this guy riding, I'm just gonna go. You want to just climb up on top of his horse with him? You could get around the back, wrap around,
I was,
use your arms.
I was
use your
thinking,
legs.
I was thinking about just attaching a rope to the horse
To the horse.
And
Let him
letting it
drag
drag
standing
you.
and standing on my
Just
shield.
like surfing.
Horse surfing.
Oh my
This is
goodness.
great.
Girlfriend as well.
It's actually like more like
There's a
horse
sport
water
for
skiing,
that.
but on land.
There's an actual sport for that though. I discovered it this last winter that like up in the northern
did?
US, they ride like a little boogie board thing and they run down the street being pulled by a horse and they like do like over obstacles and stuff. It's wild. I don't remember what it's called, but that's an actual sport.
But you showed it to all of us.
Yeah.
It's in that sport's in the snow, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
in the
it's in the
snow.
snow.
Yeah. I would just look at Tristan and go, "You don't really understand how physics works now."
I'll
All
turn
right.
to him and go, "Are you about to ask that horse to be your girlfriend now?"
Oh my goodness.
No, I don't think that would be proper.
All right. So, nobody's getting a horse, or are we going to the stables? No.
We'd have
Okay.
to go all the way there, so we're gonna walk.
Okay, cool.
That would be
Again,
fun.
it's only about a half-hour walk. So as y'all go through the north gate, you're following the Lost Coast Road to the north. And as our crew goes through the gate and gets onto the road following Stephen, the guide, and Aldern, making pleasant conversation, we're going to call our session there. Hope everybody had a good time. For anybody that's maybe
Hell
watching
yeah.
us on YouTube later on, thank you for watching. Hit all the buttons, like, subscribe, do all the things. We hope to
All
see
the
you.
thingies.
Yep. We hope to see y'all next week on the next. Well, no, sorry. Next week we may be running, because I think we're going to be down one person. We'll see, depending on how it goes. But yeah. So next week or maybe the week after, depending on scheduling. But we're going to keep on that Friday
Scheduling
schedule.
the true enemy. The true enemy of tabletop
Yes,
roleplay.
yes. The true
Seriously.
BBEG of all tabletop gaming is scheduling. So, but we'll definitely keep everybody apprised of that. Anybody that's going to be trying to watch us.
Thanks for joining us.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye bye.